Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a place where you thought we were done for the year, but we're not! Welcome to the D6 Christmas Special! Yay! Of course, I'm not alone on this one. I hope you guys, by the way, enjoyed our little taster of D6 Episode 1, by the way. I hope you guys did enjoy watching the live version of that. You can check out the episode in full, as well as every episode so far that I have edited and uploaded. There are only 2 episodes exempt from that, but they'll be coming short soon, so keep your eyes out on those ones. You can watch all of them on YouTube right now in the D6 for D&D Adventures playlist, you can check out right now. But no, we don't give a shit about that, because it's for Christmas special. I'm wearing a bloody Christmas jumper, and we are up for some Christmas D&D fun times. And of course, I can't do it on my own, or else I'll look like a loner and a person that clearly doesn't have any friends. So I just grabbed these guys and told them you're playing this game. So, joining me today, starting from the bottom going up, in no particular order, but I'm picking an order anyway. First things first, the beloved dwarf that is now officially a brewmaster. It's Venric.
Hello, you crazy so-and-so's merry. What? Happy Halloween, Christmas, Easter, happy holidays.
Welcome to the Imperial Order of Christmas, where you will get drunk, because that is what you do.
Oh, yes. And then more.
And more, of course. As well as that, we are also joined by our very own gnome with attitude, monking it up, Ericust, aka Craig.
So, how many things do you think I'll end up having my ball shoved in the face of this time?
Take your bets.
It seems consistent.
Place your bets,
Take
people.
your bets. Make it happen. Put your comments in below. It won't count, but put them below anyway.
Hashtag gnome balls. Let's get that going.
Yes, hashtag gnome ball.
Gnome balls. We're also joined by a relatively new player to the mix that did take part in the Shock Jammer battle and is now switched over to becoming a shapeshifter, unlocking her true form. It is Kerry, aka Callista.
Hell yeah, I'm unlocking my true form. Bitch wants to be magical.
But is your true form a snake?
Well, I'm a bit cold-hearted, so...
Oh, there you go. Done. I worked it out, boys. And on top of all that... Oh, yeah. And with all of that, we're also joined by a brand new player to the mix, who will be joining us in even more when it comes to D6 Season 2, which will be premiering next year. It is Callie, aka Branwyn, the Drow Elf Ranger.
Oh, fucking cut you.
Literally, that's what we'll do. Just grab one of his arrows and just go, yeah.
I'll shank you. I'll make it hurt.
Wow.
And I'll be standing in the background drinking.
It's both painful and
What's
entertaining.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing this on Roll20. If you do want to participate as we are going along, be sure to be active in the chat. It's nice to see all of you. And who knows, we might even look towards you guys to make some important decisions for us throughout the game. But we hope you enjoy
Just
regardless.
be polite!
Just be polite, damn it.
Be polite, damn it! Otherwise I will drown you in booze.
When you become the DM both in chat and in-game. Okay, so, guys, allow me to explain where you are. This is in canon, by the way, of the main campaign of D6. So everything that happens here, anything that you get, any experiences you experience, will carry on to Season 2. Bear that in mind. So, what has happened? Well, I'll tell you, ever since Shockjammer was defeated, everyone has been celebrating, to the point where people have been getting drunk in your name, people have been trying to spread the good joy and cheer, not just throughout Malcolmite, but throughout the other districts of the city of Dagbuldor that you guys have now been in for quite some time now. You've gotten used to the city, you've explored some of the other districts, like the, if I just get this up for reference here. So you've been over to Malder, which is like the district for very high class individuals like the magicians and the politicians of the area, and they wanted to shake your hand and give you like the titles of thanes throughout the city in order to give you a little bit of standing throughout people. You went through Gigbadhur, that's the military district, and everyone was shaking your hand, being honourable, saluting you, even like bowing in your honour, and of course, Venric with yourself, getting drunk with a lot of the soldiers, as you do.
It's a case of I'd like them to try and keep a challenge.
There you go.
Getting drunk in your own name.
Exactly.
There you go,
Exactly.
indeed.
And
And of
I gotta
course,
keep a reputation.
there you go. And of course, Malcolmite itself, the very district that you guys saved throughout this whole time, I just enjoy. Even then, the pub itself has just been in a constant party spree ever since Sogjammer was defeated. And luckily for you guys, a couple of months have transpired since this moment, and it is now the celebration of the year. It is known as the Day of Oars, a special day for the dwarves where they share presents with one another under the guise of a very special dwarf that once brought ore from a distant land as a present from one city to another, helping to bring friendship and joy to everyone within the city limits. And so, the Day of Oars is a celebration where everyone like gets out, like they assemble giant pieces of mined ores in the center of the city districts and put lights around them in order to symbolize how important they've been throughout their lifetime. You guys have been a part of some of the celebrations as well, partying, dancing, getting involved. Unless you haven't been and you're just one of those stuck-up dudes who just looks on from afar being brooding.
I've just spent most of my time entertaining the children.
And being thrown about.
Yes.
But everyone's genuinely having a fun time. It's a fun experience. It's a great day in the evening. Everyone's having a great time. Nightfall is currently upon you guys. And most of the people are out on the city streets, and you are currently in Malcolmite. As you were invited. Okay, you know what? I have to ask this question to your brewmaster. Venric, are you all sloshed?
To be honest, I believe everyone is pretty much on the tipsy side and has very little knowledgement of what's going on because it's been a heavy night, and I believe we've drunk about 30 kegs between us all.
I mean, no one will serve me because I'm a midget.
No, that doesn't matter. You've still had pints at the same time.
We snuck them under the
I
table.
don't drink though.
You've had drinks. It's been passed to you. Everyone knows who you are. They've passed you drinks. They're like, cheers. You've been drinking like nobody's business. You are pretty much like on the verge of being drunk. You are tipsy. You are pretty much gone.
Even our elf here?
Pretty much, yeah. Although saying that the elf might be a little bit on the knowledgeable side. I would give the elf the chance.
And it was during this festival where you guys were first introduced to Brenwyn, and Brenwyn's little flying companion, of course, being what was the name of him again?
Peckington Burbage.
Peckington Burbage. This seems to be a regular crow just sitting on the shoulder of
Raven. How dare you?
A raven. Sorry, do apologize.
Being ravenist.
That's so Raven.
We're on the police.
So you got introduced to one another. You've gotten along quite nicely, actually. It's like as if you've been together as a party for quite some time. And as I said, the festival's going on very nicely. Everyone's still having a great time. And then as people are having a great time, all of a sudden you just hear a very large scream coming from far off into the district, and an individual running up to you incredibly fast and clearly in panic, grabbing at you specifically, Callista, as he just falls to the ground in complete terror, and just bows at your feet, just thinking, "Please help me."
And I'm just kind of standing there like, what? I'm too drunk for this. I'm tipsy. What's going on?
Does that mean I'm the stable one?
Am I being pranked right now?
Well, Brenwyn, you're pretty much the soberest out of us all, I think. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I passed the man over to the elf. I'm too drunk.
So, like, you pick him up, just pass him on over to Brenwyn, and
Bridal style.
and Brenwyn's just looking at the guy, just thinking, "You gave me this."
Like, why have you done this to me?
Merry Christmas to you too, bitch.
Don't forget, it's bridal style, so you're holding him close to your chest.
That's gay.
He's like a little baby in your arms.
Oh, that's
a
lovely.
kick this baby.
So this guy is just in tears. You feel the tears like going down your shoulders, and down the back of your ranger cloak. And as he's in tears, he backs off after rubbing off like the tears from his eyes. Just
Excuse you.
just looks at you in sheer want, and it completely comes out just saying, I'm so sorry, but you have to come quick. There's been some huge trouble down near one of the estates. You have to come."
Where
You
exactly?
know how many innuendos you just made?
God damn it.
Alright, let's go.
After the rubbing off, then you have to come.
God's sake. So yeah,
I
he's
turn my head to them as I grab another drink. Let's go.
Hang on, let me finish this barrel of ale.
I'm not carrying you.
Alright, what we got up to next?
Wait, where are you guys going? What up?
Hang on, come on,
I
Erica.
just quickly just grab my staff and just...
We got
So-
more alcohol to
And so
this
you guys start heading off in like towards the north, thinking that's the correct direction, as Erica's just standing there going, "What the heck, guys?" And then the guy that was in dire straits is just like, he grabs his hands, puts them over his mouth to shout, and is just going, "Hey! The estate's in the other direction!"
My bad.
Oops.
My bad. Just,
You know what, I'm
point us
just
in the
there
direction we
going
got to go.
I'm going to put Ericus on my back 'cause he's so slow.
Thank you.
Piggyback.
Lovely. And thus you appear
Just
here.
point us in the direction.
And thus you appear here, where you are right now, and this just outside of one of the estates. The estate itself is actually quite large. It's not quite as large as the Shockjammer estate, where it was very, very deep and intricate. It's just a very simple, relatively large house, mostly. Single floor, but relatively deep, and what it can bring to the housings. So, you guys are currently standing on the outside, and as you're standing on the outside, I want you guys to roll me an insight check.
Sorry, my roll 20's just gone a bit funny quickly. It just went black. Sorry.
Insight, you say.
Insight.
I had the black screen on everything, so I couldn't actually see what the hell was going on. So,
I thought that was just me.
No, mine's fine.
I can literally just see my characters, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's fine. It's fog of war.
Okay.
It's meant to
Sorry,
be like
guys.
that.
I thought that was a case of, hang on, what's going on? I was expecting to see a building or something.
Yeah,
No,
same.
This is fine. You're just
Well, I've
outside
only
the
got
building at
six.
the moment. So that's
My
why
roll-
fog
my
of war's
insight's
on.
So.
Oh, sorry about that.
-4 modifiers.
Oh, yay.
What are we rolling? Sorry.
So this is an insight check.
Oh, okay.
1d20, add your wisdom modifier. Unless you're proficient, then you add your proficiency bonus
Oh
on
gosh.
top of that.
Dom, considering we've had a drink and few, would I be proficient?
That's
So
a bloody 20.
Because you've drank, actually, and you're in a state of drunkenness, you actually gain your proficiency on this, so yes.
excellent.
Sorry, what am I rolling again? 1d20
Insight.
plus.
1d20.
Oh god, where's?
If need be, you can just click the insight thing on your character sheet on roll 20.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to find it.
Should be under skills.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I can't.
The letter I.
Yeah, I've only got intimidate and investigate.
Yeah, like highlighted, but if you click insight, it'll still do the calculation anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, click on the insight button. Click on insight itself.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have one.
It's
Yeah.
not there. But it should be. But history, insight, intimidation, investigation, medicine.
No, I don't have it.
That is really weird.
Let me have a look at your character sheet.
It's just my luck that I get a 20 on a d20.
Yeah, well done. First roll, and it's a
You see
d20.
all the shit.
It's a 20.
If it's to be seen, you fucking see it.
Damn right. Okay.
Hang on, my thing's gone a bit funny at the moment, and I don't know why.
Everyone's suddenly playing D&D tonight, are they?
Okay.
Everyone's a bit drunk as well.
Yeah.
Everyone has no idea what the hell is going on. They're like, how do I work this again?
Oh. You literally don't have insight for some reason.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Well, just roll a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
I do have.
I thought I was getting crazy.
You're
Well,
welcome,
I
Bertie.
mean, you
My
are.
wisdom modifier is -1, so.
Well, there you go.
I have a wisdom insight of 8.
Oh, wow.
You somehow did worse than me.
I
Bloody
think I've done the best.
I think Branwyn is winning at the moment.
Well, I don't have an insight, so.
Oh,
This is
Henrik for 22.
clearly not.
There we go. You
Yeah.
rolled, didn't you, Craig?
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
got
got a
12.
6.
Oh, you
I
got
got a
6.
6. Yes.
Okay, no worries. Oh yeah, I can see that. now.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
I don't see shit.
So, in a nutshell.
I rolled a 22.
By the way, Craig, is Susan
Oh.
currently in or out?
She will be away at this point.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so effectively, Ericus and Callista just looking at each other thinking, this is a nice house. It's alright. We can live
Yeah,
here.
it's a house.
Passed out here.
That's about it.
And in the meantime, you've got Branwyn on one side and Venric on the other side of this door inside the house. And you look through the windows. And as you look through the windows, you can see that it's a pretty damn ornate house. And it's got some stuff on the inside. So it's got some
shit.
dining room stuff. Fireplace got a bear rug on it. Pretty alright. Pretty nice. But you
It's
also
like a poo
realise
stain.
you also realise one thing. You realise that by the looks of things, if I can get this to some strange reason it's not. Otherwise, you also realise that this house is full of zombies.
What? Alright.
Absolutely filled with zombies.
No one needs that many zombies.
Do you two see anything? Because I ain't seeing anything. This is just
I'm
house.
seeing zombies.
Yes, or me.
I'm seeing 7 of them.
Give me a moment. Let me look in towards the window and have a look.
Thank you. Because this just looks like a house to me.
But you're on my back, aren't you?
Yeah. You don't. Yeah, but apparently you don't see either. You're just looking at the house. You're just looking at
Where's
the
the
house.
zombies?
Yeah, it's true. I see a couple of bobbing heads, but that's it.
Yes, as you can see, there are exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zombies in the house, just parading around. Like you see a couple of zombies on the north side that just seem to be really enjoying the fireplace, like putting their hands next to it, going. "Aah." You've got other zombies just going around, just messing about. They seem to be looking for something. You notice this?
Like
but-
good kush.
Okay, so what is your plan of action?
Fuck them up. Right? That's what we're doing.
I mean, it's like I'm just like kind of just craning my neck, trying to see into the window, just to see what everyone else is so apparently enthralled by, because it's just a house.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Like, oh,
In my drunken state, I launch Airkist off of my back
what?
into the window.
No. All right.
Okay,
I'd have to probably do a strength throw for that.
roll me a strength check. If you can't smash that window.
Let me get it up.
This is using my body. Bear in mind.
Is that the right thing?
That's a 16.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So you you're still a little bit tipsy at this point, and you get told about these zombies, and you're just like, Got it! You just grab Ericus on your back and you just go.
Literally
Chuck.
flip him over my back and throw
Just
him.
Ine chuck straight of the window. And
Ow.
as you Ine chuck him through the window, glass is scattered around this area as Ericus has been thrown straight inside of a house, causing every Zambambo to turn around in sheer curiosity.
Can I make sure Can I try to land on my feet as I do this?
Oh yeah,
As I
of
get
course.
launched in.
Roll me a roll me a performance check. See if you land it.
Performance. You're shite. Natural 1.
I'll say
Like
you
you get-
fall on your face.
You get chucked through a window and you just instinctively think, I can make this look stylish. You try and go for like a couple of forward flips to land on your feet. You just land face first.
It's the alcohol. You're not used to the alcohol.
And by rolling face
Only with one
first,
Palm up.
you roll face first and
Ow!
you receive 4 damage.
Ow, my face!
Sorry.
I
Just shout in the
raised
window.
One arm with the thumbs up. Head just into the floor.
So now you're face first on the floor, and as you just press your face off of the floor and look upward, you can see that all the zombies around the room are concentrated on you.
Hello.
You just say that to the zombies, and all you hear from them is just.
Well, apparently, because I rolled a 4, I can't even see them, so I'm just like shouting in, like, "What is it?" in my drunken state.
What's the floor made out of?
Lava.
The floor is made out of it's pretty pristine wood.
All I see is wood. Nothing but wood.
Ah.
Ow.
Okay, does anyone wish to help Erica?
I wish to help Ericus in my drunken because it'd be like I want to
God.
kick down the door and be like, right, who wants some?
Who wants it?
Okay, you go up to the door. Roll me a strength check on the door.
A strength check. There you go.
Oh, lovely, 23. You kick the shit out of that door.
Oh,
Like
you
the-
basically rip it off its hinges.
Like the door lands right here next to where Ericus is, and he just
Nearly
snaps
squashes him.
over to her, thinking, "Holy shit!" As like you and your big drunken state just come through the door. You're just like, "I'm here."
Here's Venric.
I love it. Guess what, guys? It's time. Battle time. Roll for initiative.
Alright.
Oh shit! What, all of us?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
1d20 plus 1.
I'm rolling as
16.
well.
What is it for? Sorry, what one is it? Do I have to do? Sorry, I'm a bit bad at this.
1d20.
Sorry.
1d20 and then the dexterity bonus.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
So I get a no.
Oh, are you
so-
serious?
It helps as a DM.
I
got a
am
2.
very drunk, apparently.
Wow, the zombies are... Well, I mean, they're zombies. It makes sense, I do.
Barwin's like on point, no.
Yeah,
That's because I'm sober.
this is true.
Yeah.
Let me
He's the most
just-
sober out of us all.
Let me get this down. So, I'm 2. Ericus,
You're last, basically, Dom.
Ericus has got a 16. Venric has got a 14. Branwen did very well, 22. And Callista is 5.
That 5 there.
Right.
Maybe
Was
shape
this-
shifting will help.
Okay, with this all ready to go, Brenwyn, it's your time to start things off.
Hmm.
No thanks.
No, I'm good. Just walk away. I will probably.
Yeah, this is bearing
I'll
in
go
mind
in.
from where you're at right now. You're outside of a door, and the
I
nearest
thought
zombie.
that was me.
The nearest.
That was me, I
That's
thought.
everybody.
Oh no, that is you. The window's
Yeah.
right
There we
next, like the cracked open window's right next to you, luckily. And the next closest zombie to you is about 30 feet away.
Dom, can you
I
put me in?
will
Because I can't move my
use-
character at the moment.
Oh yeah, no worries. It's
You're very quiet.
in the house.
There you go.
Is it just me, or is Right.
Seems
quiet
alright.
as
I
well?
have it too.
Oh, might just have to turn him up then.
Could I use an action to the cracked window entirely?
Sure. You can try and like get the rest of the frame of the door out of there. That's absolutely. Give me a strength check to see if you can smack that. All on the floor.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Which one am I rolling again? D20, right?
Yes.
Yes. The strength check, so you just add your strength modifier on that. Oh, lovely! It's a 19. So you see this like broken window that still got some like sharp glassy bits on there. You don't want to get hurt by that. So you use like your might to just push the rest of the frame out. And since it's already weakened by having a gnome thrown through it, you successfully just be able to push that frame out. So effectively
You're
now you just got
welcome.
an open square leading into the house.
I've done an action, so
Or do you want to move inside?
no, I'm gonna stay outside.
Okay, that's fine. I guess that's your turn then. Simple as. That's all right. You do that. It's a bit of a getting ready for the next turn. Don't blame you.
Means he's got a good like sight with his
Yeah,
arrow,
exactly.
with his bow and arrow.
There we go.
Bearing in mind that I also have dark vision, so
Yes. Good. Right. We have Ericus. You're next. You're on the floor. What are you gonna do?
I would like to get up off the floor.
I will
That
let
would
you.
be the first
I will
thing.
let you just do that. So you pick yourself up from the floor, like shake some bits off of you, like get back in the zone. You look up. You're like zombies.
Yay! And they're like basically all just looking at me, right?
Oh yeah, but we're looking at you at the moment. Notice that over here is just a very nice
There's a
rug.
rug.
Rolling it.
In which case,
Rolling it.
Snuggle
Okay.
up and go to sleep.
I've got my 5 points. Okay, so how far away is the closest one from me?
Let's have a look.
That's 25, that's 30. Okay, so it's that one. First off, I would like to use... Now that I'm level 5, I can do this. I can use I want to use one of my key points
Okay.
to cast Fangs of a Fire Snake.
Or I like.
So I have the fire tendrils just completely out
Yeah.
when I can find it. There it is. So
Fancy.
I basically flamed on.
Yep. Flame on.
That's 25, so I want to go within 15 feet. So that one. So I can move. I can't move myself.
Okay,
I don't think.
I don't know why that's happening. Should be able
Yeah,
to.
I can't move myself either.
They've been assigned to you. Let me just check this. Bear with me.
I
Okay.
can't seem to move myself as well, Dom. Hence why I asked you to move me.
Oh. Very weird. You should be able to.
Okay.
Just bear with me. Let me just look at this quickly. I'll sort Ericus first.
Yeah, so I want to be there.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for some Roll20
We are suffering
shenanigans.
technical difficulties. Intermittent.
Elevator music.
That's weird. It says edited and controlled by you. So
That's weird.
okay, let me remove you and put you back on.
Unless, of course, I'm doing it entirely wrong.
Okay, how about now?
Still nothing.
Are you clicking
Yeah,
on
same
it?
for me.
Select a move. Yeah.
Clicking all of them in case they were like wrongly assigned, but
Strange.
Yeah, nothing.
Well,
No,
tell
well.
you what. For now, just let me know what you fancy doing, and I'll move you into my.
Yeah, well, I want to move to here, so I'm within. No, wait, no, I want to be 15 feet, 10 feet away from it. So yeah, that one spot,
Yep.
like that. So I've got like my kind of fire whips that come straight on my hands.
Yep.
I would like to punch the zombie
Whoa.
using the whips.
Using the whips. Like you're flamed on, your hands are just like in whip mode, just having like fire tendrils coming out of your hands. And from 10 feet away, you're just like straight onto the zombie. Like, whereabouts do you want to target this zombie?
I would like to go for the left leg.
Okay, you go trying to crack that left leg. Roll me an attack.
So it's just a standard attack. It'd be 1d20 plus the modifier 13.
You simply, if I just get my monster man in order to double check. Doop-a-doop-doo.
It is Christmas, Dom.
There we go. Ooh,
Not that way.
so you have your tendril. You get one of them, and you just go cracking it onto the left leg. It cracks, it spikes, it snaps, and as it snaps, the leg of the zombie just seems to go up in flames with a successful hit. As the zombie's just looking at it, just going. Roll me some damage.
Can I spend one of my key points to do an additional 1d10 fire damage?
Yes,
Since it hits.
of course.
Right, so I want. And it doesn't do bludgeoning like it normally would, it would do fire damage.
Yes.
1d. What is my unarmed strike? Oh, again, plus 6 to hit, plus 1d4 plus 3. That's 7 points of 7 points of fire damage combined with 1d10 for an extra 2. So that's 9 fire damage total.
Oh, lovely. You deal that damage onto the Zambambo, and if I just quickly do this in Roll20, bear with me. So that is minus 7, 8, 9. Lovely. You do this damage to the Zambambo. He's still standing, but his leg is now immersed in flames. So if he were to step forward on that leg, he would potentially take some very bad fiery damage on him, as his flesh is slowly being burnt from his bones.
You see, a normal zombie is bad enough, but a zombie on fire is worse.
Indeed.
Very
You're-
true.
Indeed. Anything else, or are you good?
I should be good. I should be good at that point, I think.
Lovely.
Actually, what I would like to do is I've got. No, I've already used all my movement. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okie dokie. Next up, we have Renwick.
Ah, what's going on?
You'll go, dude.
Okay, I want to move to the closest zombie, so to about there. If you
Okay.
can see that, Dom.
Move you over here.
So I want to now. Considering we're fairly drunk, can I use one of my drunken feet?
You can.
Excellent. I want to use drunken boxing.
It sounds amazing.
It
Sounds like it.
it's a fun
Now-
time.
Oh yes, this is very fun time. Right, should I put this in to the chat?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, good God. That's a
As you
lot.
drink- Yeah, it is quite a big one, unfortunately. As you drink more alcohol, you become better at brawling. Your fighting style uses more hearty unarmed strikes and brawling weapons that rely on more of your endurance than your pure strength. Brawling weapons are any simple melee that doesn't have any fitness properties. When you drink 1 gallon of ale or pitcher, you commonly wine, you become more drunk for an hour. A brewmaster may be drunk for a number of hours equivalent to her constitution bonus +1. Every hour, a brewmaster remains drunk after this limit has passed a constitution saving throw DC 8 +1 for every hour of drunkenness, or gain 1 level of exhaustion. While you're drunk, you're unarmed or wielding you're only brawling weapons and aren't wearing armor or wielding a shield, you gain the following benefit. You can use Constitution instead of Strength for the attacks and deal rolls of your unarmed strike and brawling weapons. You can roll a d6 in place of normal damage of your unarmed strike and improvising weapon. This die can change as you gain Brewmaster levels as shown in the Drunken Boxing column. Should I continue doing them or should that be enough?
That should pretty much do it.
Excellent. Right, so I want to punch the living crap out this Zombo.
Okay, punch for Zambambo. Roll me an attack with your drunken fist of fury.
So, what do I roll? I roll.
So this is your chance to hit. So this is, you roll for the attack, which is your d20 plus, well, you're drunk, so you're proficient with your drunken punches. Now, while you're rolling this, and because you are drunk, you can decide to use either your strength modifier or your constitution modifier.
I wish to use my strength modifier because that's a +4.
Okay, go for it.
So
that's 4, and then add your proficiency on top of that, which should be +3 now.
Yes, it would be. So +4 +3, so 6?
That's +7 overall.
Plus 7.
That's a d20 +7.
Excellent. Let's roll for it. Wow!
Critical failure.
No.
Wow, an 8.
Your intoxication gets the best of you as you go up to the zombie, like with your fists up, as if you're ready to go, like put 'em up, like doing that kind of move to it, and then you just go, yeah, and you do a full 360, believing that you've just smacked the zombie. Instead, you've just done a full spin around on the spot, as the zombie is just like looking towards you, going. Fascinated, as if you've turned into a drunken ballerina.
Can I then do an extra attack on it? In this, just like I didn't make contact!
Well, here we go. Well, it does say, when you attack on your action with an unarmed strike, improvised weapon, or any fist weapon, since you're using your drunken fist, you can make another attack with your bonus action. If you want to do it, go for it.
Should I do the same thing then?
Yep, d20 +7.
Excellent. There we go. That's better.
Yep.
Okay, 24. You reposition yourself. You look at the zombie being curious, and you're just like, I don't like the look in your face. And you just go, like, straight. You don't even give a damn about your fist. You go for a drunken headbutt on this zombie's, like, forehead. Roll me some damage.
What do I roll on that one, Dom?
So this is D6. Because you're using your strength modifier on this, that's plus your strength modifier.
That's +4. That's a 10. Ooh.
Oh, that is very nice. Let me get this on here. So it's that. Then minus that. Lovely. You smash the zombie like head versus head. As the zombie's head just wails backwards, you see like a massive divot form in its head as it's still standing but has a severe mark on there. And he's just like looking towards his buddy that's next to him, just going, pointing at the gap that he now has in his forehead.
Very nice.
Very good indeed. Now, obviously you moved, you attacked, had a bonus action. That's you pretty much done.
Yes, it is.
That'd be Callista up next on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, so, Callista.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we bite the zombies, do we become zombies?
No, if you bite the zombies, you have to roll for a constitution check. because you could potentially get severely poisoned.
Okay. Also, Callie's just left the lobby.
Oh, don't. It could just be a minor crash. That should be
Yeah,
fine.
might be
Yeah.
a technical hitch. I'm
Okay.
sure Callie will be back.
So did you say I'll be poisoned?
Yes, if you were to attempt to bite the zombie, you may be poisoned.
Okay. Can I go in and like shapeshift?
Yes,
And-
shapeshifting
Cool.
is one of your. I'll
Main
actually.
things.
Yes. What do you want to shapeshift into?
Oh, well, I've got my thing in front of me. Can I shapeshift into my brown bear, please?
Of course. So you're still outside the house at this moment in time, and before you go in, you just think to yourself, God, I've got to impress these guys. So you're just like, form of the bear! And you just transform into a big... Is it a brown bear or a black bear?
Brown bear.
Okay, it's a big brown bear, kind of like Kuma from Tekken. And
It's
now
cuddly.
you're a big cuddly brown bear. What do you want to do?
I want to fuck bitches up. What zombie's closest to me? I can move 40 foot, so
Again.
in my brown bear form. So I'll get the zombie that's here. You know, that one there.
Okay, that one. Yeah, I'll move you over to here.
Yeah. Thank you, because then I can. Sorry.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna claw at him.
You claw at that zombie with with your brown bear cuddle claws.
Yeah, because I'm kawaii.
So you go in there being all kawaii bears. You're like, got a massive claw on that Zambo. Roll an attack against it.
My attack.
Yeah. So it would
So
be.
that'll be a. You have a +5 to hit in bear form.
Yep.
It's a D20 +5.
Sorry.
Plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
Well.
Sorry. What was I had to roll then?
That's a D20 +5.
+5.
See what happens.
23.
Oh, very nice. So you go up against that Zambo, you go big claw, and you leave a big mark on that zombie's chest. Roll me some damage. So for this, that is 2d6 +4.
2d6 4 9.
Lovely. You do 9 damage to the Zambo. Do that, -9. Lovely. So, now you do get multi-attack, and you've attacked once with the claws. Do you want to risk the bite?
God, no.
Okay, so you're just going to go for the claw.
Yeah.
And that is you. Sorted. Well done.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on my big brown bear bum.
Brown bear butt. Right. With all of that done, it is now time for the Zambos to react to all of your attacks. Starting off, we've got Zambo number 1, the one that was attacked by Venric. He is going to just shuffle, just so he's able to get a better direction on the Venric, and he's just gonna go, just go clubbing with his 2 zombie hands right over Venric's face and see what happens. So that is going to be a. Do I get any modifiers with the Zambo? I do. I get +3 to hit. Oh. God damn it, roll 20. Roll D20 plus that. Wait. What does it do? It's a critical hit.
Ouch!
It's a critical hit on you, Venric. So the zombie just comes on over, gives you a big clubber off the back of your head, but forces enough onto you to the point where you actually get moved 5 feet away from the Zambo. It just takes you that much off of your drunken guard. Now for some damage to see what this does. So this is already doing max damage against you because it lands on a crit. So with that done, it will do that. So that is roll. And then it gains more damage on top, so it's rolling a d6 and +1. And so that is that plus. Let me just do the. You take 14 points of damage.
14.
14.
Ouch.
So that's.
And a
That
6.
happened?
That did happen
I
indeed.
think I'm up to that. Am I up to that?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You get clobbered. Pretty muchly. And the zombie's a little bit happy with himself. He's like trying to lift up his hands, but he can't lift them up that far, so he just puts them back down again. And then we have zombie number 2. Going toe-to-toe against Mr. Brown Bear. He's going to do
Mrs.
Mrs. Brown Bear. I am Mrs. Nesbit.
You just assume my gender.
Oh, so triggered. Bear triggered. That's how it is.
Bear triggered.
So you go to he again just goes to slam on top of you with his zombie arms. Let's see how we do on this one. Roll d20 plus that. He does a crit against you.
Oh,
Holy
These
damn!
zombies are taking no prisoners.
These zombies
Yeah.
are critting like all hell. So he smacks you, and the brown bear, even though the brown bear is quite tough, does get smacked back about here. And as he gets smacked back there, the damage rolls in. Let's have a look. So there's this.
7.
Ooh, that's 7 damage there. You take 14 points of damage.
Off of the 34 that my brown bear has.
Yes.
Right.
That's correct.
I wouldn't know how to put that into this because I haven't got.
So in your character sheet where your max HP is, you just take that much away.
Oh, okay. So how much was it I had to take away?
So 14.
14. No, 14. I think that's right. Oh, no. No! Did not mean that!
Reduced by 114.
It's playing up.
No
There we go.
worries. All done?
I think so. There you go. Reduced by 14.
It still
Oh,
says
I forgot to
30
change. I forgot to change it. Sorry?
It still says 30 of 30.
Yeah, it's underneath. That's it. I just need to
Oh,
change
that's
it.
fine. Well, you change it. That's Zambi's move over. Now we have this Zambi over here. Now, this Zambo's pretty way away from you guys. Now, zombies can only travel a max of 20 feet. So, can't actually get that close to anyone. Which is quite upsetting for him. But he's going to try his darndest. Let me have a look.
Sorry, there you go. I've done it now because it's my bear's one,
Okay.
so it's 34.
This zombie's going to move over here, close to the rug, in preparation for what he wants to do next. Then we have this zombie, but his leg is currently in flames, so he's actually going to take some damage because of that flame that is on him. So I'm going to actually roll a... I'm just going to roll a d6, why not? Takes 2 points of fire damage. So he's going to -2 on that one. Lovely. No, his leg's still on fire. He's going to actually try and roll a Constitution saving throw to see if he can't actually stub out the flame on his leg. He gets a +3 on his Constitution for this one, so he's going to try his dandis. You do notice that all of these zombies are male, by the way. If that does change anything. He rolls a 5, so the fire is still on him, very much. Fire's still burning, and he is fiery. He is burn.
He's feeling hot.
Effectively, yes. He comes on over to you, Ericus. He's a little bit angry, so he's going to try and kick you with his flaming zombie leg. so that's that plus that. Are we going to get a third crit in a row?
No.
More like critical fail. Okay.
Damn it! Is this zombie drunk?
Okay, so
I think he smelled the beer too much off us.
so this zombie was very angry, so he tries to kick you with a flaming leg, but the sheer heat of the flame of that leg is so severe that as he's trying to swipe upward, he completely misses you and falls backward onto his back, causing the flames to actually spread up his body, now up to his midsection. So this zombie's not having a good day.
Definitely not.
So now we move over to this Zambo. Over here. This Zambo's quite a way away from everything at the moment.
John, we've lost someone in the chat.
Well, what happened?
I don't know, but we've lost someone in the chat.
Yeah, Callie.
Yeah, we're hoping
Oh.
it's just a technical glitch.
Yeah.
Push come to shove, I
yeah.
can fill in for Callie, so that's fine.
Also, I'm pointing and laughing at the zombie the entire time because
Okay.
watching him fall on his ass is funny as fuck.
Oh yeah, so that zombie moves over there. This zombie down here is going to move to here and rotate a little bit, just where he's supposed to. And then this zombie that's near the dinner table, he's actually going to move up as well. A little bit closer. So, all that done, all the zombies have successfully moved. It is now back to Brynwyn. So Brynwyn's done all this work to smash open the window and is now looking forward to shooting down some Zambambos. Now, the bow that Brynwyn has means you can shoot up to 120 feet away, but feels as if Ericus has the fire. So he's actually going to target this one that is over here with a shot from the bow. I'm just going to have a look at the counter sheet just so I can make reference to sets, so just bear with me. Might mean the World 20 takes a while to load. I do apologise. No, I didn't want to do that, World 20, did I? Ask for that. There we go. Right. this zombio. Damn right. Okay, so he wants to fire from the bow. Trying to make it do it. Oh wait, that's why, because editing's fire the bow! Did it do it? No, it didn't.
Didn't do nothing, Dom.
Oh, here we go.
No, it did.
There.
Fires a bow. That fires a 24 to hit. That's actually pretty damn good. And on that hit, aims for that zombie's head. And as it aims for that head, just brings back the bow, fires, and now this zombie over here just has an arrow embedded into its head and takes 7 points of damage because of it. Now, luckily, because he's actually matched the target, he can do it again! So, what Brynwyn is going to do, I can just get this going, you silly thing. Ugh. Do apologise for this, folks. Here we go. Right, he's going to roll for that again, aiming for the same Zambo as before, trying to get the hit in. Huzzah!
Ooh, very nice.
Trying to go for the hit again, only rolls a 12, but that 12 is enough. And the 12 does hit the Zambo pretty damn hard, hitting it for 11 points of damage.
I think it hit its eye.
Very much so. So the first arrow hit the zombie on the side of the head, and the zombie just turns its head over as if to wonder, where did that arrow come from? Whilst the second one comes at such speed and accuracy. But yes, Fenric's right. Goes straight into one of the eye sockets, as that zombie is now just grabbing onto this arrow, in pain, going, crying out. in pain to everyone else. The other zombies nearby actually looking in concern for their fellow undead friend. So that is going to be their turn over with. Coming up next, it is Ericus.
Whoa, cool. So, I don't have my fire whips anymore because it's only till the end of the turn.
Okay.
So, I'm no longer flamed on. I'm no longer blazing.
Okay, flame off. You're
Flame
back to
off.
just your normal fists.
It just fades kindly away. You said the fire on the zombie next to me has spread.
Yeah, up to his midsection as he's lying on the floor.
Then I'd like to jump with the pure intention of stomping on his face.
Okay. Roll me an attack for that.
Hashtag gnome balls.
The
Hashtag
20.
nobles.
This does count as an unarmed attack, doesn't it?
This does, yes.
Yes. Just wanted to make sure on that one. That's +6 to hit. Plus my strength bonus. +6, +3. I think I hit him.
Oh, nice. Very nice, actually. Let me just do this as well. I'm on a bit because it's actually slowing down the game. Okay, 19. You hit that Zambo. You jump up into the air. You're like, yeah, stomp it right on the face. Roll me some damage.
7.
Oh, very nice. That is a -7 onto Das face. Now you stomp that Zambo straight onto the face, and he has a very sizable foot mark on his face. As he's panicking, he's on fire, he's been stomped on. What's happening
He's
next?
fallen over.
Basically.
This is not a good day to be zombie.
It really isn't a good day to be
It's
zombie.
not a good day for zombie.
No.
Right, just trying to think. I do my movement. Actually, no, never mind. Zombie's prone, so I don't think I get anything special for that anyway. I think I want to move maybe 15 feet backwards.
Okay.
From where I am.
I'll move that there for you. There you go. Lovely.
And that is me done.
Lovely. Sorted.
Can't use any no bonus actions I want to use, so.
Okay, no problem. Right, that's all sorted out for you. Coming up next, it is Venric.
Right. What I want to do first off, Domo, is face towards the zombo that attacked me.
Right, yep.
And I want to rugby tackle him into the fire.
Okay, you charge up to the zombie in your drunken fury, hoping to push him into that fireplace. Now, I want you to roll me a strength check on this one, and I'm going to roll one as well to see if the zombie can keep his footing.
A strength check.
Yes, so this is more like a strength clash, as I like to call it. So you're rolling a strength check, I'm rolling a strength check. We're going to see who comes out on top. So you rolled a 17.
I rolled.
I got a 10. So you're in a drunk rage. You're pissed off that this zombie smacked you upside the head. You go. You charge. You grab. You push. Zombie is in fireplace.
Oops, sorry, ignore that. I misclicked.
And as the zombie is in the fireplace, the zombie will immediately take some fire damage. Now, because this fire is emitting from a fireplace. No, I'm going to let you roll this, actually, Venric. Roll me a D10.
Okay. A natural D10?
Just a straight D10.
Oh, critical on a
lovely.
10.
Lovely. 10 points of damage. And that is going to... That is a straight 10 points of damage to the Zambambo as he is flailing around in the flames, taking some very serious damage from all of this. Now Venric, I'm going to class that as an unarmed attack. So if you want to use a bonus action to smack this fool, I'll let you do it.
Ooh, fair enough. In this bonus, then, I don't want to risk my fist hitting the fire with the zombie going up in flames. I want to use Valstruck on this zombie. So I want to wield my Valstruck and just think to myself, you absolutely fucking swine, and go for that upward cut from the legs in the flames, hitting that zombie.
I love it. So roll me the hit.
Hang on. And I can't click. Hang on. Move that. Okay. That one. There we go.
Got a 12. Amazing. Right. You go in and you just think to yourself, oh, my friends are going to whip out Valstruck. You do that big slice from the legs going upward, and you effectively separate the flaming zombie into two. That is one dead Zambo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's burnt into ashes.
Pretty much. He just simmers down to a crisp. As you just see parts of his corpse just taking a little while longer to burn away completely, but he's dead. He's pretty damn dead. Well done. Okay, that will be your turn all over and done with, so congratulations.
Excellent.
Next up, it's Callista.
Awesome. Sorry, just thinking about what to do.
No worries.
I can just double checking. I can shapeshift again, can't I?
Yes. If you wish
Yeah,
to. But you'll have to shapeshift from your animal form that you're in at the moment back to your regular form before you transform into another one.
So that would use up one of your shapeshifts, I would have thought.
Would it?
Because you shapeshift from...
Oh no, I'm just double checking the dome, I mean.
Yeah. That's what I would have thought. I would have thought because you shapeshift back.
I'm just having a look at this. I'm just using actions. Second shape. Where did you retain your bit? Yeah. I take damage. Shape. Okay. What is your charisma modifier?
Oh no, sorry, not that. 20.
Okay, the small number, the plus or the minus.
Oh yeah. Oh, the small number.
Yeah.
Well, my small number says 20.
That's the big number.
That's the big number.
Yeah, your modifier is 5.
It's
Okay,
plus.
that's fine.
The plus one.
Oh, it's the plus one. Okay, I thought you meant the small number is in the small size number, not the. Sorry, I got a bit confused.
That's fine. So, effectively, if you were to switch out of bear form, that would count. That would count as the rest of your bear form, and then you can transform 2 more times before you need a rest.
Yeah, because it's rounded up from half.
Yeah.
Right. So going back into human form, tiefling technically, wouldn't count.
No, that would just simply count as you reverting.
Okay, so will that take a turn then, I'm
going to let you do this as a bonus, just reverting back to your tiefling form.
Okay, because I just want to change realizing how strong these Zambinos are. I want to shift into a green dragon wormling.
Yeah, you can't do that yet.
No, I'm just saying. So, I'm back to tiefling form then.
Yep.
And I don't think I can do much right now.
You can go and attack this fool in your tiefling form if you want to.
That's what I was thinking about doing, actually. So I've got a rapier on me.
Yep.
And
There's still Dawn's that mustache from Bernard.
Yeah, screw you, Bernard. Yeah, so could you put me forward?
There.
Thank you. And my health's back up to 30 now, isn't it?
No, your health's still down.
Oh, okay. I thought it was only while I was in that form.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
That was the HP that came off of your bear, not of
Yeah.
your actual
So
being.
I'm back up to
fine.
30.
Yeah.
And then, I'm going to stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
So that's 1d8 plus 3?
No, that's for damage. So to hit, it'll be 1d20, and that'll be plus your... Now, it actually has the ability on it where you can use either your strength or dexterity modifier on it. And if I remember correctly, you're proficient with it, so you also add your proficiency bonus on top.
Okay, so what would I be rolling? 1d20 plus...
Okay, 1d20 plus whichever number is bigger from your strength or your dexterity, which is a plus...
3.
Okay, and then that's another plus 3 with your proficiency, so that's d20 plus 6.
Okay. Oh, 21.
Nice. So you go back in your tiefling form, you think to yourself, let's do this tiefling style. Grab out your rapier and just shing straight into that zombie. Roll me some damage.
Yup. That was the 1d8 one, right, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a 1d8 one.
1d8, 3. Ah, I only did 5 damage.
There's still something. So you go up to the Zambo, you stab it right in the chest, actually creating a little hole. You can see that's just pierced through him. As he's just now looking at you, still like, as if he's unfazed by it, but still hit by it.
How much health do these zombies have?
Can't tell you this.
A fair bit.
Damn it.
As a DM, I'm not allowed to.
What if I done a charisma thing on you?
Do a charisma check on the DM.
No.
Is we allowed?
Okay, Kerry.
Yeah.
Do it. Roll me a
Alright.
d20 plus your charisma modifier to see if you can woo me over.
Oh my god.
Fourth walling this.
Ah.
You do not woo me well enough, even with your boobis.
But I tingle you so, right?
You make me wink. That is ill.
Oh, that's enough then.
Jim Wings.
Jim winks. Okay, that's you done. Because you've moved a little bit, you've transformed backwards, you've stabbed this dude in the chest. Great stuff.
And then try to seduce the DM.
Yes, so well done. Doing a bit of Deadpool action, I like that.
Yeah, breaking the 4-4.
It's Zambo time! Starting with the Zambo right next to you, actually, that did get a damn good beating. So he's going to roll a d20 to try and smack you. It's a 16 versus your AC. Does it hit?
BS is your armor class, if that's how it...
Kalista?
Oh no. Technical issues abound.
Sorry, what was that?
That's for you. You're 16 against your armor class.
Oh, against my armor class?
Yeah.
Well, my armor class is 14, so...
So it
You get
hits.
hit.
So it then... So it's clobbering you over the face with some more that sexy zombie arm action.
Oh, that peeling skin though.
It's like, maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway. So, rolls for a hit. You take 6 points of damage.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, and the zombie's just simply just going to stand there as if he's just going back to his whole, like, daisy, like, dream stance world the zombies obviously live in. Because I just made that up. Okay. Now, is it 20 or 25? Oh, 20. Right. This zombie is going to move ever so closer to Ericus, but before he does anything, he's going to team up. This zombie over here is going to try and get up. So let's see what happens when this zombie tries to roll a... You know what? It's a strength check to try and punch himself back up. He falls down.
9.
He's still on the floor.
No, back on the floor.
And with that, he's now still in flames. But because the flames are now going up his body at a pretty steady pace, he also increasing damage. Now he's taking a d6 worth of damage. That is 6 points of damage. He's flailing around in pain. He's dead.
Only hit him twice.
Lovely stuff. So now we have Arrowhead Zombie over here.
Oh, goody.
Who's actually going to move next to his buddy.
Oh.
And what they're
Hello.
going to do is... just bear with me, actually. I'm going to see. But they're not done yet. This zombie's also going to move in.
No, dear, Chris. I'll start for you.
And on top of that... Okay, so this zombie's sadly going to be left out, but he's going to move over here anyway, because he just feels like he wants to. You're going to get tri-attacked by these zombies all at the same time.
It's not gay if it's the three-way, right?
It's not gay.
There you go. So they're going to attack one at a time, and we're going to see how it all goes. So, attack number 1. It's 21 versus your AC.
That hits.
Okay, I'll do all the attacks first.
Yeah.
So that's what... Number 2 is a 14 versus your AC.
That also hits.
Okay, and the third one... That's a d20 plus that. Is an 11 versus your AC.
That does not hit.
Okay, so you take 2 hits. That is going to be 8 points of damage.
8. That is 2, 6, 24. Alright. Cool.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about anyone in chat having a struggle with this. I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully the archive will actually work better for you. No idea what's happening, because on my end it's streaming perfectly fine. So I do apologise if there are any technical... Right.
Merry Christmas.
Lots of people on the internet ordering last-minute presents.
Basically, just blame that, really. Just blame that. Right, that's all sorted out for you. And that's the zombies' turns. Now it is back to Benwyn. And Benwyn just sees that Ericus is now surrounded by Zambams, and is now just going to think, right, I'm on it. Takes 2 arrows out at the same time, puts it into the bow, puts the bow sideways like a G gangster, brings them back and tries to fire them both simultaneously at this one to your left, this one to your right. So, let's have a look and see how this goes. Let's actually do this through his fingermides. Go, when you actually want to load for me, you wazzock. Come on! There we go. Lovely, thank you. Right. Shot number 1. And shot number 2. How do we do? Okay, the first shot is... Okay, that accidentally came out twice, I don't know why. But the first shot is actually an 18 versus the zombie's AC, and it actually does quite a bit of damage, to the point where it smacks that zombie so hard into the throat, and it sticks through that zombie's throat, and the zombie falls over, dead.
Woo!
You've only got 2 left now.
That was a 3-way.
The other one...
Yeah, that's 3-way.
The other one has a 16 to hit, also hits him, and is also able to jab in the throat. Dead.
Nice.
You can tell those zombies were obviously the weaker ones out of a pack. Okay, and then Benwyn just feeling very confident, very happy that he successfully saved you, thinking just in case he needs to get in that little bit more, going to make a tactical decision and actually go over here just for some cover bonus behind one of the chairs. Okay, and that's Benwyn's turn. So next is Ericus.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Cool. I have a zombie in front of me. I have a zombie behind him.
Yeah, this is the zombie with the arrows in his head.
He has an arrow in his head.
Yes, 2, in fact. One on the side of his head, one in the tie.
Ericus or the one that's furthest away from Ericus?
The one that's right next to him.
Okay.
Cool. I would like to punch the zombie in the arrow.
Ooh. Which one? The one on the side of the head or the one of the eye?
The one in the eye.
Attack it.
That's 1d20.
Punch the arrow
1d20
in it, I.
plus 5 to hit, plus 3 for strength. 23.
Lovely. You think to yourself, there's only one way to do this. You jump up, put out your other hand in order to like size up and aim for it properly, and you just drive your fist into the arrow of the zombie. Roll me some damage, please.
1d4 plus 3. 4.
It's 4 points of damage. This arrow just punches straight through the zombie, piercing the rest of its head, bursting straight through as you see some bloody brain bits just fly over the floor behind him as he falls over, dead. The arrow then flies towards the zombie behind it, and I want you to roll me a d6 plus your dexterity modifier.
1d6 plus my dex mod. 7.
So that arrow, straight out of the other zombie's head, goes straight into the middle of this zombie's head, piercing the core of the brain to the point where this zombie just goes, freezes in place, tumbles over, dead.
What?
Oh!
Well done, you survived.
Well,
Wow.
alright.
Oh, there's one zombie
to
left.
deal with.
Who is 35 feet away from me? I cannot move that far. I can't do a full sprint either because I've already used my action.
And you're a gnome.
That's why, yes. So I'm gonna do the sensible thing and stand right in the middle of the rug.
And curl off and go to sleep.
No, I'm not curling up and going to sleep.
Yeah,
Right, that's me done.
that's fair enough. Fair play. Right. Next up, it's Venric.
Excellent.
So you're now,
I
you're, like,
would-
during this whole time, you've just been like putting your hands out, just like bathing in the flames of the dead corpse.
Yeah, exactly. Just taking a few swigs at the same time of
Oh,
my
yeah.
lovely alcohol. What I want to do is noticing that all this chaos has gone on. It's inspired me to do something a little bit more interesting in all my things
Okay.
and withdraw my battle axe so I have no hand. And I
Okay.
want to go for a rugby tackle to put this zombie onto the floor. So I want to run at it at full pelt in the inspiration. I can get this zombie on the floor.
Okay. Roll me a strength check on that one. I'll put you over here.
A strength on the zombie. That is a 20.
Lovely. Right, you dash on over, you grab that zombie, he's gonna roll to see if he can fight it off. He fails! You grab that zombie gets forced over here, laying on the floor with you on top of him. It's like you've smashed him down sideways, so he's laying on the floor, crumpled sideways, as you're just now standing on top of him. Again, I'll class that as an unarmed attack, so if you want to go in for a bonus, please do.
Right. What I want to do is actually take a swig. No, actually, what I want to do, I want to force drink this zombie my famous ale. I want to stuff my ale, crack it open, and force drink the zombie with my ale.
Oh damn! So you grab the zombie that you're on top of, pull it so that it's now looking up towards you. You just pull out one of your flasks, pop the top of it, spit out the cap, and just shove this into its mouth as it just drinks it all up. And you just hear glug, 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 as you just see like some of the holes in the zombie. You see like the liquid just go through the zombie's body. And does this ale have any special properties at all, Fenwick?
Only the finest of things have been the strongest ale that is currently available for me to drink.
Let's put it
And
this way.
being-
The fact that you are a very hardy dwarf that's used to your drink, Your drink is very hardy. It's so hardy, in fact, that... Oh, exactly, your Brewmaster's Stout. So it's very hardy for you, because for you, in particular, if you were to drink it, you'd just feel revitalized. You'd feel powerful again. If you were to give it to one of your allies, it would be very, very strong. Like, incredibly strong. Because this zombie is undead, it's so powerful, it's actually burning his throat. Roll me 1d6 plus your constitution modifier in damage.
Ooh, my constitution. Okay, so 1d6 plus my constitution. So 6 plus that. That is a 6.
So you force drink your stout into the mouth of this Zambo. And as this Zambo is just like drinking on it, he's trying to wade you off to the best of its abilities, because it really does not like it. Like, you can tell that this is just burning his throat and his insides to the point where you even start thinking that his liver is actually deteriorating because of all this strong stout that is in this zombie's body. Still alive, still flailing, but on the verge of kicking it. Seriously.
Right. Could I then do an extra attack in my drunken feet?
Well, I am sadly going to make that your full action.
Okay.
Because of what you have achieved, but well done.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Callista.
Yay.
What do you want to do?
See, I don't know how much health this zombie's got. I mean, I haven't done much to him. And I'm looking around at the others like, I really need to step up my game, show off a bit.
Yeah.
And that's when I changed to my green dragon wormling, thinking, look, I've got to show these guys that I can do something.
Nice. So you take your form, you change yourself into a green dragon wormling, and as you do, and you take this form in front of you, Venrick's actually alright with it. No, he just looks at it and just...
bloody dragon!
He's so drunk that he's just like...
normal.
He's alright.
Not sure if it's hallucination or not.
Basically, yeah, basically.
I can't tell the difference. I'm just force feeding it alcohol, but like, you better drink that.
You better drink that. I love it. Okay. Right. So now. What do you want to do as your wormling?
Well, I can't bite him because then I'll get. Oh no, because I'm. Silly me. I'm a damage resistance against poison, so I can bite him.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll bite him. So that's +4 to hit him.
Yes.
Right?
So that's D20 plus 4.
D20 plus 4. 10.
Now, luckily enough, because he's down on the floor, I'm going to let you roll that again because he's prone. You gain advantage.
Okay, so just same stat.
Yeah, just do it again.
And you take the higher
22.
Much better.
You take the 20. Yeah, that's the one you use then.
You take the 22. Right, as you're wormling, you're just thinking, and as you just go in and just you go to nom on some Zambo, knowing that you're not going to get poisoned by all this. Roll me some damage.
Yep. That's... Sorry, let me just read it. So 1d6, right?
I believe so.
+3?
Trying to get the page in my monster manual. Let me see. 90. There's somewhere. Yeah, that's true. That's... here we go. Green Drag Queen. Green Drag Wormling. That is with your bite. That is... Yeah. That is 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, 1d10.
Yes.
Oh, I looked at the wrong one then. I had it written down, but I got confused. 6, unfortunately.
And then you also add a 1d6 for poison damage.
Right. That's what I was reading. And that's +3. Also a 6.
You do 12 damage. You're so hungry at this point because your animal instincts is kick in. You just
Oh,
bite
thanks.
out. You just go in, take a chunk, and you actually bite out this zombie's heart as you just squeeze on it and watch it burst inside of your mouth. Luckily, it doesn't affect you because you're all full of poison resistance. But this zombie, full of a beer, which you can actually kind of taste of a zombie, actually tastes pretty nice. Dead.
Awesome.
All the zombies
It's like
are
having
gone,
it's like having a kebab on a night out. You just need it.
basically. Yeah, well done, guys. All the zombies are dead. Benwin's just gonna move to the middle and just like put his like just sit on the floor, put his legs out, and just go woo, whilst going to the zombies that did die with arrows on him, picking the arrows out, cleaning them up, putting them in the quiver.
And I'm just gonna sprawl in my dragon form.
Like prance around in the dragon form, going. I did it.
Yeah, suck it, guys.
I turn around, walk back to the zombie I set on fire.
Yep.
Pick up one leg,
One leg. Yep.
drag it across the floor,
Right.
chucking it into the fire.
Oh, I think he's gonna chuck it at me then for chucking you in there.
No.
Okay, so you grab one of the zombie legs that isn't singed off, and then you just think, chuck it into the fire. Roll me a dexterity check. Roll me d20 plus your dexterity modifier. See how that goes.
3.
You grab the leg and snap it off successfully. Then you go to throw it into the fire in order to light it up that little bit more. It actually smacks the green wormling in the back of her head.
Sorry.
I was just warming myself by the fire.
Dom,
It actually deals 5 damage.
I want to do an inside check on this house to see if there's anything else that we may or may not be missing in here.
Okay, yes. In fact, if I just
Need some sweet loot.
have a butcher. Bear with me. Yes, all make me a check in this room. Find out what you can find.
What check, sorry?
So,
Oh, I don't have
insight.
that, do I?
So that's just d20 / your wisdom. I don't know why you don't have it. You're weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird. You're weird.
But that's just your wisdom
Right.
modifier added on the d20. So it's
Oh,
fine.
mine's fun then.
Yeah. Mine's not even worth
Oh, wow.
Zero.
That's so
Nothing.
stupid.
shit.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Would it be the wisdom of my...
That'll be the wisdom of the green wormling if you're still like
Yeah.
the green wormling.
Dragon.
Which would be 11.
Okay.
Which would be plus. Wait, is that plus 10? Alright.
I think the 11
Yeah,
is a
it would be. It'd be plus 10. So let me roll that again.
Oh, I think the 11 is a +0 modifier. Okay. No. Yeah. Let's have a look at this green wormling's wisdom. Yeah, that's a +0 modifier, so you just roll a d20 and that'll do.
Oh, just a d20. Oh, go down. There we go. 13.
Okay, cool. And Ericust. Oh, Brenwan's got to do it as well.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna try. I mean, all right. You know what? Yeah, I will. On the off chance, but I actually don't fail this dramatically.
Okie doke.
Get 11, get 11, get 11.
I need.
Brenwan got 12.
Yeah, that's why I won 11, because at the moment it's going 14, 13, 12.
Four.
Oh, yeah.
And 12.
Oof.
That's the best wisdom roll I've ever done.
That's pretty good. So, effectively, Callista, Benwin, and Ericust, you guys are just exploring the house a little bit. You're doing some pat downs on a few things in order to just try and work out what were these zombies here for. You notice some odd like claw marks across the walls, like some bash marks, even like this table that over here is actually smashed in the middle and is divoted downwards. And you can tell these zombies were frustrated about something. I'm not quite sure what. But Venric, something clicks in your head. Something clicks as because you are a dwarf as well, you
In
think
that
to yourself
drunken
about
brain?
this whole day of aws, a day of celebration, a day where gifts are exchanged between everyone from kids to parents, you name it. And you realise there's one thing missing in this whole house. There's no presents!
Fair enough.
How
We
rude.
want our presents.
But with that, you've
That's
also
not how-
noticed something else, and I'll reveal this to you. You've noticed that there is a bedroom,
Okay.
there is
Ooh.
a bathroom,
Yes.
and then there is also what seems to be a storeroom with a trap door.
Ooh. Okay.
Dun, dun,
Can I
dun.
pass this information on to the rest of the group then, please?
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
So guys, look, you might have not seen it, but there's a bathroom over there. There's what else was there, Dom? Sorry.
So there's a bedroom up here, bathroom
Bedroom
down here,
And something with a
And a trap-
trapdoor.
and there's a store
There's a
cupboard in
trapdoor.
here with a trapdoor.
Yeah, so guys, look, there's a bedroom over in that left-hand corner as we're looking. There's a
Doing-
trapdoor in the middle, not sure where that goes, and there's a bathroom far right-hand corner.
There's a trapdoor, you say?
Does anyone want to have a look in see if we can find anything else? Maybe there might be other things. I'm thinking maybe leaving that trapdoor till last, see what's down.
I immediately walk up to the trapdoor and try to open it.
I was going to say, how big is the trapdoor, though?
Okay, tell you what, you guys go over to you and Ericus and Callista, still in her wormling form. Go over to a trapdoor to investigate it. Do me an investigation check. Work out what this trapdoor's all about.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, I don't think.
No, that's the right one.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Investigation's the one you were after.
You got 19
Investigation, you say?
and 8.
Eight.
So Ericus looks at the trapdoor and just thinks, "Yep,
I don't
trapdoor,
know, mate.
right?"
I don't know what to do.
No, you're just looking at it thinking, "That's a handle, door. That's a trapdoor." Whilst Callista, you in your wormling form, you're looking down at this trapdoor. You can identify that the wood is a very much different wood from the rest of the floor. It's not as refined, not as high grade, and because of that, it obviously stands out in this entire stock cupboard. This trapdoor in particular also seems to be a bit weathered, as you see that there have been bang marks from underneath, causing it to wode upwards, as if someone's been trying to get out of the trapdoor.
Huh.
But you also notice with the handle and the lock, well, you notice there's a little handle of a lock just like on the top of the trapdoor, and to one side of it, the rest of the lock broke on the side of the floor.
Okay, because I can't technically talk to you guys as I am in my.
Yeah, you're talking.
I'm just Can I just like point at it for Ericus?
Yes.
For my own benefit.
Yeah, but like dumb it down and put it in a layman's term. Like, look.
Can I roll? Can I roll just a straight up intelligence check for this?
Yes.
Just to see what I
Yeah,
understand.
go for it.
God's sake.
See if you understand.
12.
You because it was done in such layman terms, you're able to you look at the fingered claw, look down at the door, look at the claw, look down at the door, look at the claw, look down at the door.
Out at the door.
Oh,
Now back at
I
me.
get it.
Oh yeah. That's how that was.
So the door's wide open at this point. If you wanted to let the other party members know what's up.
I'm just opening it.
Yeah, you can shout it out.
Door's
Okay.
open.
So whilst you guys are doing that, Venry, what do you want to do?
I want to head towards the bedroom to see what's actually in there, to do an investigation of if anything's in the bedroom. But I can only get to the door itself from where
no, that's
I was.
fine. Combat's over, so there's no restrictions.
Fair enough. I want to investigate the entire room, see if I can find anything in here. Say maybe what else might have drawn the zombies in here potentially.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
So is that an insight one as well?
No, investigation.
Yeah. Investigation.
Yep, the intelligence modifier.
15.
Yeah, you investigate the room quite well. With your drunken antics, you're still able to identify things to a relative good ability. Like you're checking some cupboards, like you're checking some wardrobes. There's nothing particular in there that would alert zombies to it. But then you look under this. This is a bed. It's an adult-sized bed. Look underneath the bed and you realise there's something quite shiny underneath there. You bring it out from underneath the bed, and it's a box. And the box is very nicely wrapped. It's wrapped in like red and blue and green paper. It's got a nice bow on it. It's a present.
Can I have a look at the present, see who it's for?
Yes, so you have a look at the present a little bit deeper. You got it in your hands trying to work out what it's for. And you see a little tag on the bow. And you flip the tag up. And on the tag it says, "Happy Day of Oars, my beloved. Dear Grunhilda."
I want to hold on to this present because this is not for me. I fancy holding on to it and seeing if I can pass it on to whoever it belongs to.
Okie doke, brilliant. You just keep it on you for now. You actually pack it onto your backpack, making sure that the rope that's around your keg actually goes around that as well. Not to make sure that it squeezes it to damage the present, but just to holster it on, just to make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
So, would you like to join the others near the trapdoor?
I want to actually kind of go towards the bathroom if possible. Not
Okay,
go
good.
to because I know the trapdoor's there, but I want to leave that till last. So I want to go more towards the bathroom and see if there's anything else. But
Yes.
I'm
Roll me
guessing
another investigation check. Binwin's in here as well, and he's gonna roll one as well, just to see what's happening. Well, Benwin finds shit. Just looking around saying, "I've got to wash my hands. I feel so dirty filthing myself up with these goddamn zombies."
I got a 17. I did on this one.
Okay, lovely. So you have a search around the bathroom. Nothing seems. You don't. You're trying to look around. You're trying to identify if there's any more presents in the house. Don't seem to be any more presents. This bathroom is quite pristine. You also notice that there is a marble shower over here. Very nice. You do, however, notice the marble shower does have blood marks on it. As if one of the zombies that you did kill happened to be one of the residents of this household.
Oh dear.
Can
well,
I
I'm not
pass
even
this
there.
information onto Ericus? Because Kalista, will Kalista understand me?
Yeah, I understand you,
Yeah.
but I can't speak back.
Okay, can I pass on this information to Ericus and Kalista and just go, be careful, there might be something dangerous in the trapdoor that might also be zombie formed?
So
That's
in other
fine.
words, there's might be something dangerous in the trapdoor underneath.
That's more dangerous than what we've already thought, yes.
And then from what we
I
had
immediately
about
I
the door
immediately
being
jump down.
like bent.
I just jump straight into the door.
Okay. Ericus jumps into the door, and as he does,
God damn it.
we are now in this what seems to be underground cavern underneath this house. Let me just grab your characters so I can show you where you are. And you land here. Guess that's you.
Hey! No.
Then I want to bring over. Where are you? There's Renwick. Come on, when you want to work for me.
Mhm.
Silly PC. There we go. Stop bringing up your texty crap. Then I want to bring over Brenwyn. Go brand cereal. They're there. And finally, Callista still in green.
Right.
I don't know if this is off
Yeah,
topic.
he hasn't transitioned over yet, bear in mind.
I've still got the only picture of the house at the
No
moment.
worries.
Same. Oh, there we go.
Doodly-doo-doo-doo. There we go.
Yes.
You guys are
It's just black for me.
up here.
Yeah, zoom out and then you'll see where we are.
Yeah,
I
with my
have
access
zoomed
right.
out.
Top right hand
Wait.
corner.
Yeah, no, I have zoomed out. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys are up here. And,
No, it was my character sheet covering it.
and as you are down here, you notice that to the left of you, there's like it's a little bit of like an underground like store cupboard. It's got like some vegetables in there, a few fruits,
Yeah.
like some general household supplies you would normally have. To the other side of you, however, there seems to be a hole in the wall. And in this hole in the wall, you see, seems to be cavern.
How big is the
will-
hole?
The hole is relatively big size. It's sized enough to fit, I'd say, an average size human.
Oh,
So-
would I be able to fit in there?
I'll be able to get in there easy.
Yeah, you could all fit through relatively well.
Even me?
Even you.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, I might as well just like crawl it. I'm just gonna crawl in there straight up. Just like I'm going in. I'm
Okay,
going in. Because
Going in.
there's nothing in there. There's clearly nothing in there.
Oh, no, of course not.
I want to.
I want to investigate.
Is it possible to make a torch to light up the way, or is it quite well lit?
it's
I've got dark vision, so we should be alright.
It's quite dim. And it's not the dark. It's not the darkest. There's some slight bursts of light coming through, but it's not the lightest. If you want to light a torch, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I've got dark vision, so as Ericus rightfully pointed out, so I kind of forgot that.
You'll probably be alright then.
Yeah, I want to go in there wielding my weapon just to be in caution mode and join Ericus at his side.
Hey, no problem. Brenman's going to come up behind you guys, getting his bow ready just to be sure. And what about yourself? Okay.
I will. Think I'll come and squeeze in as well.
With you apples. Now you guys are in the cavern. I want you all to roll me an investigation check.
Let's say I've got a dark vision of 60 feet as well. So
Yeah.
investigation, did you say?
Yes.
There we go. I've got an investigation
Investigations.
of 15.
I got a 9.
16.
Okay, so Ericus is having a look around, and he's like,
This is a cave.
"This is a cave. It's a cavey cave of caves." And everyone else, you have a look around this cavern. It seems to have been here for quite a long time. This isn't a cavern only just recently, like, burrowed out. This has been here for quite a while. Dare say centuries. And this seems to be right underneath the entire city. You believe this cavern could be linked to other houses around the Malcolmite district, potentially into the other districts as well. This causeway could go on for you don't know how far. Now, Venric, because you're a dwarf, I want you to roll me a history check.
Ooh, a history check.
Yes.
A 13.
So you try to think back to your dwarven history, what you understand about dwarven history, especially whilst you've been in the Malcolmite district and the other districts of the city for quite some time, trying to build up your knowledge as well as drinking plenty, having hearty drunken chats with the soldiers. You don't remember a lot of it, because a lot of the drink is coming into your head first. But you do remember one tale. And that tale was of a series of caverns created about a few centuries ago, back where some of the first kings of the city were first brought into power. And these caverns were actually owned by the very first dwarves of this land. These dwarves were underground dwarves. Specifically, Underdark dwarves that were gradually making their way up to the surface.
Okay. Underground dwarves that were gradually making their way to the surface.
Yes.
Could I pass this information on to the others. But like, I think I remember
Yeah, definitely.
these caverns. It was
Yeah.
a while back when there were underground dwarves that were designed to come back into the light, into the overground. It's been a while, however, but I think I remember over a few pints of alcohol from what I vaguely remember.
Hmm.
So there might be dwarves down here, but I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, none of the zombies were dwarves, were they?
No, not that I remember. It was
What's
an
it like
old
then?
king. There might be something down here, but I can't remember how far this goes.
Hmm.
Well,
We
I mean, we could just have a wander around.
Yeah, but I don't want to get too lost. Has anyone got like a string on them or something? So at least we know where we come from.
So this is when Benwin just has an amazing idea. Goes over to his crow buddy, gives the crow a little bit of a stroke on the chest as the crow just goes "Ah!" and flies out to about here. And it flies out to about there and goes over your guys' heads as he's flying by. And as you guys notice, the crow has strategically placed like little poops down the causeway since coming out of there. And Brynwyn just
How much
looks
poop does he have?
just
That
looks
was just
over.
crap.
Brynwyn just looks over for you guys and says, "This is one way to keep track, at least."
One way to keep track, but I don't want to step in it.
Boy, you don't get disadvantage if you step in the poop.
Okay. Like, shall we then?
Sure. Or I point at least, anyway.
Okay, where would you like to go?
Well, I can only see so much at the moment, Dom,
Yeah.
because the whole map hasn't loaded up.
No, that's fine. There's a lot of
fine.
fog of war, so
Yeah.
what you see at the moment is your current
Yeah,
What we're
vision.
allowed
I was gonna say I can see up to here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna follow the bird.
I'm just gonna go to about there at the moment, Dom. If you could see where that was.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
Just-
I think I'll stand
Yeah,
here.
just move up as a group. But I'd like. I'm gonna be like just
Thank you.
ahead.
Okay. Do you want to be about here?
About
All there.
Yeah, that'd do it
Yeah,
there.
about there. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Show me the money.
Let's reveal some more. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hey!
Nearly walked into a wall.
Nearly did.
Reveal a little bit more of that for you. Here we go. Okay, so you guys have moved a little bit further in. And as you've moved in, you suddenly feel a little bit of a shake underneath you. And as you feel that shake
It's not me.
underneath you, 1 zombie, 2 zombie, 3 zombie, 4 zombie, 5 zombie, 6 zombie,
Oh my god.
and even secret 7th zombie
Oh,
have all,
no.
Jesus.
have all popped up
Wow.
out of the ground. Now, you guys are going to... Now, it is battle time. I would say roll for initiative, but you guys actually get to keep your initiative from the last battle
Oh.
as we're going into this one. So, with that in mind, Brenwyn goes first, and as you can see, Brenwyn is right next to a pair of zombies, but are seemingly looking the opposite direction. So they've actually gotten up, and they don't actually know you guys are there. And because zombies are relatively dumb, it's just them going... "Ooh." They've obviously been disturbed in their slumber, but they just don't know what's up. So,
Didn't mean to do that.
so Brenwyn's just going to grab one of his arrows from out of the quiver and turn around and cunningly try to stab one of the zombie right next to him, doing like a spinning stab to the side of the zombie's head. Let's have a look and see how this goes. Bring up Brenwyn's bit. Yeah, that sounds great. Doesn't sound like an innuendo if you just say Brenwyn's bit.
Brenwyn's bit.
Brenwyn's
You
bit.
just made it that way, though, Dom. Now.
Oh yeah, totally. When you do the bits, Brenwyn's bits. Let me. Why are you not looking for where?
We've got 2 on the screen at the moment.
Oh, you do? Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was wondering why it wasn't turning up for me. Okay, we're going to go with the first one, just to make it easy. So, he grabs the arrow out of his quiver, turns around, stabs it successfully into the side of the head of a zombie that doesn't even notice yet. Deals 8 points of piercing damage into the side of that zombie's head. And the Zambambo quickly falls over dead, knowing that brain's been really well pierced. Now, Brenwyn, being able to have a secondary attack, takes that arrow, quickly cleans it off, puts it into the bow, strings it, and actually tries to shoot this one back here. So let me this up again. Do it all over. When it wants to. Come on, you crap. Bam! It's 11 to hit. And it's still successful. So that arrow just completely bypasses the zombie in the way. Goes towards this one. Jacks the zombie right into the throat for 9 points of piercing damage. That zombie is over dead. Very nicely. But that's Brenwyn's turn. If anything, Brenwyn's just going to step 5 feet to one side and position himself right next to the wormling as if to get ready just in case there's any more rising from the ground. Next, it is Ericus.
Cool. So, at this point, there's more zombies. And I just let out a really... Alright, fine. Susan, you're up. And just have her come out of the ball.
Wait, let me just get a placeholder for Susan. Because Susan comes out of an orb. Orb. So the orb represents Susan. Susan comes out of the orb, generates herself in front of you. And as Susan arrives, just goes, "What would you wish of me, master?"
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is have her transform using her shape changing.
Okay.
Into, because it can be it has to be an object. I'm gonna have it transform into a bow staff, similar to the one I have on my back.
Okay, so you ask Susan this, and as you latch on to part of Susan just transforms into a bow staff into your hands. Gives you the properties of a bow staff as you just like spin her around over you and just grab it in a battle pose, ready to go.
Right. Now, since it is shape-changing related, could I potentially, when I attack with it, have her stretch out to hit an enemy further away?
I will let you do this. Up to, if I just evaluate, do this up to about. I'll do this up to your regular move distance.
The 25.
Yeah.
Cool. Just for sake of reference, then I'm gonna go and smash this zombie with Susan. Like, just smash him straight up across into the side of the head.
Is that the one right in front of you?
The one right in front of me, that's right.
Okay, you smack that sword. Roll me some damage. Oh no, roll me for the hit, sorry.
Yeah, so it's 1d20 plus 3 for strength, and then what is it? What's my extra plus to hit? Staff is plus 6 to hit. So it's 3 plus 6, 12.
Lovely stuff. Okay, you turn Susan into the bow staff, and as you do, just go for that swing up against that Zambo. You hit it, and the Zambo's feeling it. Roll me some damage.
4.
Okay, even though Susan is not quite used to being a bow staff, and it may not be as damaging as you would wish it to be, you smack the Susan staff into the side of the zombie. And as you do, that zombie actually just gets driven into the side of this wall, just next to it, just this one over here, and drives it into the wall, actually cracks its head open against the wall, falls over dead.
Oh, alright. In which
Wow.
now, because I 5th level monk, I have the extra attack. No. Right, sorry. Being interrupted again. I want to turn around,
Right?
staff in both hands,
Yep.
towards the zombie at the far back.
Oh, yeah, this
So,
one. Yep.
Yep. And I want to thrust forward with the staff, extending Susan's, having it extend straight out full force into the chest.
Okay, so you bring out the Susan staff, and it just goes boing as it extends that 20 feet over into the back of the zombie. But as you extend it out, Venric, luckily being drunk enough, he's just like he just like leans backwards to let out a huge burp, and as he does, the bow staff just goes straight in front of him. So he just dodges it absolutely fine. Roll me for the hit.
23.
Wow.
That bow staff hits the zombie with such force that it actually just bursts through the zombie's like back through and open the chest. You can actually see a hole in it. Roll me damage.
Because I held it in both hands as I did the thrust.
Yep.
That makes it versatile, doesn't it?
Yes.
So it would be 1d8 instead of 1d.
Yep.
But I wouldn't add my strength modifier on that, would I? Just.
No, that would be your strength modifier on that one.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 3.
Or specifically, should I say Susan's strength modifier?
Oh. Okay. Plus 1. Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 1. 3.
So you burst through that chest of the zombie, but luckily this zombie just seems to be very old, very withered, very decayed. And as you burst through that hole, that zombie just seems to the rest of the body just seems to crumble. That zombie's gone.
Wow.
You're starting to notice a trend about these zombies that are underground. They seem to be much more aged.
Weaker.
Yeah, these
than
things
the
kind
other
of suck.
zombies. Okay.
I still have my movement, don't I?
Yes.
I'm going to go on the assumption I can't really see any of these other zombies from line of sight of where I am, can I?
Well, you can see this one. This
Barely.
this one's only really visible by Venric at the moment. And then this one
Yeah,
over here,
I
none of
can't
you
see
can
that
see.
one. In which case, I want to work my way to there.
Okay, yeah.
Like Benwin.
Put Susan next to you, just so we...
Susan will be with me, yeah. And that's me done.
Lovely. Next up is Venric.
Of course, considering I technically can't see behind me, the only zombie I can see is this one. So what I want to do, I want to investigate this zombie to actually see what it is, if it's human, if it's dwarf, what exactly is this zombie?
Okay, roll me some of that lovely investigation check.
I shall do, once I get my character down. Come on, bad boy. So I cannot do the clicking on the rolls and all sorts. No, still getting the grips of roll 20s, like slowly there.
Oh yeah, so slowly but surely.
Investigation check, you say, Dom?
Yes.
That's a 15.
Okay, even though this zombie is what? How far away is it? About 15 feet away from you. You're able to identify it quite well. You have a look of a withered corpse that dares stand in front of you. You notice that it doesn't seem as stereotypical to any dwarf that you're used to. It doesn't seem quite as dwarven. You remember that some of the zombies that you fought in the house, they were human. They weren't dwarvish. But you notice that, especially the corpses behind you were human. This one over here was actually elven. This one down here is actually like a gone-off dwarf, as if he's like more dark in tone. That is an underdark dwarf.
This one wasn't anything, was it? This top one.
And
this one here.
Well, this one over here, because Venric's close by, he's able to investigate this one as well. This one's also human. You notice that the zombies in this cavern seem to be mixed race.
Very weird.
Son of what doesn't. Never mind.
But you do also identify one thing off of this particular underdog dwarf over here. You notice that he has some very heavily withered dwarven armor.
Okay. Would it be possible? Ooh, don't know what to do now. I want to try and get so drunk. Well, actually, no, that person needs to get drunk as well. Balls. Is it possible, Dom, to go up to said zombie, this one down here?
Yeah.
And you say it's got up. I want to try and attack the zombie, but try and maintain the armor so I can try and see if anyone else knows about it. Because I want to try and maintain this armor to potentially sell it off if possible.
Okay.
Or if it's gone beyond that past point of no return, and it will just crumble in like as soon as it hits the floor.
Okay, I'm game for that. Okay, let's move you over here. Now, do you want to commit to that attack with your axe or with your fists?
I want to do it with my fist, because if I do it with my axe, then I feel like I'm going to damage the armor. So what I want to do is with my fist, so I aim for more the skin area, like the things that are exposed.
Okay, good. Okay, so you get closer up to the zombie and notice the armor that adorns this zombie. You notice that the chest piece of the zombie in particular seems to be more intact than like the boots of the gauntlets. Only one gauntlet is left over and is very, very withered. The helmet is just gone. You just see like an odd scrap ingrained into the zombie's head. That's about it. So you notice the best place to hit is right in the face as you go in for a drunken slobber knocker. Roll me a hit.
So what do you want me to roll, Dom?
So that will be because you're drunk, it's a d20 plus your constitution modifier or your strength modifier and plus your proficiency.
So my strength is 4 plus 3, so 4, 5, 7, 7. So I'm going to do a strength one, so it's going to be a plus 7. My laptop will, let me actually click on it. Come on, bad boy.
Wait.
There we go. Roll it.
Okay, it's a 10.
Wow, 10.
It is a 10. You're trying to be so careful that you don't want to break the armor, but you want to break this zombie's face. You go in for the punch, and the punch just happens to be just enough as you want. Enough force to deal some damage, not enough force to cause too much damage. So that's alright. Roll me some damage.
E6.
Yeah, so that's D6 plus your strength modifier.
D6. 4. That's an 8.
Okay, so you just punch that zombie in the face. So hard, in fact, that the head just flies clean off. This zombie was able to climb out of the ground, but this zombie was not fit for battle. At least not anymore. The zombie's head is knocked clean off, but luckily, it's knocked clean off so well that the dead corpse of the zombie is just left standing up. So the zombie is dead. It's now standing in front of you with that chest piece still in one piece.
Is it possible to take that chest piece then, please? I'm
going to have to let you do that on your next turn.
Okay.
Or unless combat finishes, it depends what happens first.
Could I use that as an extra attack, kind of,
Like a bonus.
or not?
Well, you've already done one check this turn
Fair enough.
with your investigation, so we'll leave it for now. And when it comes back to you, more than welcome.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Dom.
Cool beans. Right. Next up, it is Callista.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Let's
You
go.
sounded so bored when you said that, Callista.
Anyway.
I do want to check this zombie here,
Okay.
and that's to
Your
20.
dragon senses are going wild as you can sense this zombie on the other side of this boulder ridge.
God, yeah. Yeah, so that's 30 up and there. But can I pin it down to see what it is? Like, get a closer look at it.
Okay, so let's move you over to here.
So have like a live subject, because no one else can touch them because it poison them. But I can.
Okay. What I want you to try is... I want you to try and roll me a strength check and see whether you can capture this zombie.
It would be my dragon strength, wouldn't it?
Dragon strength, yeah.
Which is 15
Yep.
minus my... Oh, wait, no.
The little
What
number under the 15.
No, I'm saying it's...
The modifier.
Yeah, it's 15, it says.
Flip a book.
Thank you. I have it written down, but it's just,
That's one kind of dragon, but that's not the kind of dragon we're looking for. Not that one. Not that. Oh, here we go. You have a strength modifier of +2.
Oh, +2, okay. Oh, so, yeah, okay. So it'd be...
D20 +2.
Yeah. 21.
21. Okay.
Fine,
You go. You actually try and wrap your tail around.
Oh, is my tail long enough for that?
Around this zombie. It's only just long enough to wrap around the waist of this zombie. You notice that this zombie isn't wearing battle armor like that dwarf was. It seems as if the armor that it could have been wearing just seems to have withered and gone by this point due to age. But you just wrap your tail around it, causing this zombie to just be constricted. Now, is that all you wanted to do?
I just wanted to, investigate it more to see what it's like. Can I, I want to kind of bring the attention of others, be like, hey, look, we can investigate the zombie now.
I'll tell you what.
There's still zombies about, so...
I'll tell you what. I'll let you investigate the zombie.
Okay.
Roll me an investigation check.
17.
Lovely. So you've got this zombie wrapped up. You're having a good look at the zombie, and although the zombie doesn't have any armor left on it, you have identified that this zombie over here is also elvish. And you notice, you're trying to identify if there's anything specific about the elvish nature of this particular zombie. And you notice that the zombie seems to have something on it. And it seems to be a piece of parchment.
Ooh.
Seems a bit dusty, a little bit dirty in places, but very much more intact than the zombie is.
More recent than the zombie, would you say, or...?
Still well aged, but
I
it's
was gonna
kept
say.
together a lot better than the zombie.
Okay. So can I hold this zombie in my tail until the guys have killed their zombies?
That's absolutely fine. If we end your turn there, basically it is you're keeping that zombie at bay. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of zombie, time for this one to get wacky smacky.
Oh boy.
He's going to look over. Here's looking at you, boy. As he's looking on over. Hey, Ziskin, how you doing? He is going to roll a d20 plus this in order to try and smack you with its hands. It's 15 versus your AC.
That should hit. My AC is only 11. I feel like
Okay.
it should be higher, but no. No, it's 13, my AC, so yeah, that hit.
Okay, no worries. And so that is a... That is that, plus that. You do take 5 points of damage after this guy clobbers you around the head, even if you're trying to block it with the Susan stuff.
Oh dear.
You just been, ooh, outside the head. You said, ooh, upside the head. I needed an excuse to do that. Okay, now it's time for this zombie next to Venric. He's going to turn around, try and
But
do
that
the
has
same thing. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, that zombie's dead. I do apologise. I forgot about that. I do apologise, guys. Right. So we just have this one over here. He's constrained, not feeling too well. How's the campaign going so far? Sorry for not joining. Be spending the day with Amy. No worries, dude. It's going away. We're currently in an underground cavern after the guys have cleared the house full of zombies, and there's more zombies. And we've only just found out that the zombies seem to be a mixture of different races. Some like underdog dwarves, some elves, some human. It's quite weird. And the one captured over here has a weird parchment on it. Just gonna find out if that zombie can break out of the dragon's grasp. So, Kerry, I want you to do me a favour. Roll me a strength check on your wormling. That should be D20 plus 2.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to roll another one then?
Yes. And if your strength's higher than mine, which it is.
Yeah.
Unless
Lovely.
Kerry gets a 3.
So that basically means that the zombie tries to get out of the squeeze and fails and just gives up and is just like, obviously being frustrated.
Huff.
Huff and puff, and I'll blow my arms down. That's basically what the zombie's doing. And because there's only two zombies alive, that's what they do. So it's back to Benwyn. Benwyn's actually, he's going to pace himself. He's not going to be too chaotic. He wants to be mindful of his arrows. And is actually a little bit self-conscious. He's going to back off a little bit. Just to back himself up against a wall to better position himself, just in case any more pop up. While at the same time, just grabbing like the arrow that he stabbed into the dude from earlier. Well, oh no, he can't because the arrow's now over here. Just getting one of his arrows and preparing it, just in case one of the zombies moves, as if he's ready for a reaction shot. Haha. I like the texture of the D6 logo. Oh, thanks, Ziskin. Great for you to hear. Okay, so that's going to be Benwyn's move. He wants you guys to basically do the job for him by the looks of it. So next up, it is...
That would be me, I believe.
Yeah.
So I have a zombie in front of me
that
has not currently been hit with a stick.
No.
It's time to hit the zombie with the stick.
The Susan stick.
Give him the stick.
Oh, yes. So how would you like to hit zombie with the stick?
I would like to basically just swing it downwards.
Okay.
With both hands, as though I was swinging like a giant axe.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, because I'm tiny, I have to jump for it.
Oh, yeah, sure. So jump up.
And I do have the... Yeah.
Swing it round. Swing it downward. Smack onto the zombie's back of the head. Roll me a hit.
Same as before. 1d20 plus 3 plus 6. 22.
You get revenge smack, and you smack that zombie on the back of the head pretty damn hard. Or pretty damn nicely. Roll me damage.
1d8 plus 1, because Susan. 4.
You smack that zombie upside the head. As you do, swinging downward, the zombie's head just gets smacked in to the zombie's chest. And as it just gets smacked into the zombie's chest, the chest just flobbles forward with the momentum of that swing that you had over. The zombie's dead.
Way. And I still have all my... because I still have all my movements.
Yes.
So I'm just... That zombie is in range.
Yes. But I do warn you, you have disadvantage because this rock formation is in the way.
Oh no, I was gonna move normally.
Okay, that's fine.
Because my speed is 25, so I would be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to move 2 here.
Oh, lovely. Let's move there. Brilliant.
And then, because I have the extra attack, I can attack again with the staff.
Yeah, do it. Roll me.
Uh,
But
so I-
it's just a corpse.
Yeah,
Dead.
but zombie.
It's already dead. It's just the armor.
Oh, it's already dead. It's just the armor.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a standing
don't-
corpse.
I don't know this, however, because
Oh yeah, that's
I
a good
haven't
point.
seen the head
You're
come
mixing
off.
player knowledge with character knowledge.
so I'm just gonna swing from the side, like a traditional baseball swing, straight into the side.
Roll me the hit.
Can
Oh,
I
that's
stop
a
it?
baseball.
Now, Benwick, with you saying this, I want you. Okay, Craig, roll the attack like you would normally do. Benwick, I want you to roll me a strength check.
Oh my
Oh my god.
You have to be
Wow.
a natural 20.
I've got no hope. I've literally
Damn it,
got
Craig.
no hope.
So you know what? Just roll me. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That is a
I
hit.
think we're just gonna have to go
Oh.
for it.
Venric. You know exactly that this zombie is dead, and you're trying to obviously clock on to the fact that you
And
want
hold
to
me back.
identify that chassis. You're afraid that what Ericus is about to do could destroy what you were hoping for. You actually push the zombie to one side enough so that the zombie's still okay. Like, the zombie's now on the floor, but the chassis is still in one piece. You take the blow instead of the zombie.
That's
Oh.
fine.
Oh
I can
damn.
deal with it.
Craig, inflict your critical damage on Venric.
So that's 9. It's. How do I do this?
So that's the...
critical damage.
Is it two-handed?
Or it will be 2-handed, yes.
So it's D8 plus your strength, maxed.
That would be 8 plus my strength or Susan's strength.
Susan's strength.
Plus 1, so 9.
And now roll on top of that.
So it's 1d8 plus 1. 1d8 plus 1. 9.
Venric, you take
18.
18 points of damage.
18.
Yes.
Oh, ouch.
That's hang on. I've got to do maths at the moment because my maths aren't good.
I know, I'm like that. I'm like, what?
Damn.
Hang on, give me a moment because I can't think at the moment.
No worries. As you're doing that, because you guys are slightly further in, it reveals slightly more of a cave for you.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I'm down to. You say 18.
Yeah,
Mhm.
minus 18.
Oh, so I'm down to that then. That is my.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You have as many health now as I do max.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Nice one. Now, do you have any reaction to Venric just stepping in front of you, stopping you from whacking Zambo?
Just a mild look of, really? Why? And that's my turn done.
See this? Can you not see? It's already dead. And it's a dark vision dwarf. I need to look at this. I seriously need to realize
I do.
what the hell is going
I
on.
do.
Why did you go attack it? Why?
Because
Can
of
you
the
have no
undead.
more
The
alcohol
undead
in your
doesn't.
system?
The undead doesn't care about having a head.
You,
But I
Oh,
thought
that's
it was a lie. I thought it was still up and running.
I'd like to note that this time, even though Callista's back here holding the other zombie, she's just like she can just hear you guys like Benric's like
Arguing, like, what the-
drunken argues in the background.
I see undead monstrosity stood up. I hit undead monstrosity until it stopped standing up. That's how this is how I walk. But yeah, that's my turn done.
God damn it.
Okay, that's all that. Benric, it's actually your turn.
Right. Finally. I'd like to take off investigate. May I have remove the chess piece of the war,
Yeah.
and then afterwards take a potion for myself that I have.
Yeah, sure thing. So do you want to actually do the health bonus of your stout first? See how much that will heal you back.
What do I put this as, Dom? Because I'm clicking on it, it's going to put an input value. So I put a spell value of 1, don't I?
I believe so.
It'll regain me 3 hit points back, I believe.
Oh, lovely. Okay. You get 3 of your hit points back onto yourself.
Excellent. With that inside, can I now remove the chess piece of this zombie and let it die? And just kind of once I've removed the chess piece with care,
Yeah.
kind of push the zombie so it just falls over like tree.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. So you turn back to the zombie. You luckily the buckles are still intact with this as well, so you unbuckle the chest piece, gradually slide it off, and as you do, you just put it underneath your arm as you just go poke, and you just poke the zombie as it just falls back over and is just dead.
Yeah.
Now you got this chest piece in your hands. You want to investigate it?
Yes, please.
Now roll me a history check.
8. Bugger.
Now, because this is a dwarven chess piece, I'm going to give you advantage. Try it again.
10. No better.
Slightly better. So you have this chess piece in your hands. You realise this isn't of any dwarven architecture that you can remind it not architecture. This isn't of any dwarven design that you're used to before. You haven't seen this in any of the dwarven colonies before. Heck, you didn't even see it up when you were up in the armories with the other soldiers back in the districts in the city. This doesn't seem like stereotypical dwarven armor. It's much darker, much more thin-lined. You know, this made out of an alloy that isn't found on the surface normally, even on relatively base levels of the underground. This is Underdark level armory right here. This is quite a substantial piece of armor. It's quite shocking that the chest piece is still in one piece. You can see it's not going to be very useful as a proper chest piece to anyone. Especially in its current state. It needs a lot of work to bring it back to its original form. But you do notice that on the inside of this chess piece are initials. And the initials are very just badly scratched inside of it, as if it's like rickety scratching from a nail on the inside of the chess piece. And it just simply spells out a small word to you. That small word is grumble.
Grumble.
Hmm.
All right.
Can I hold on to this and put it into my back?
You can indeed. You again using the rope so you have fastened around you for your massive keg on your back. You strap that on as well, making sure that it's not if anything, you actually put the present inside the chest piece to make sure that it's not to get damaged. And the chest piece is hardy enough to withstand a bit of rope being wrapped around. It's not going to break that flimsily, especially because you did so well taking it off and all. So you're just going to carry that around for now. That's all fine. Right. Would you like to do anything else?
I like it. What else can I do? Can I still move?
You can still move, yeah.
I like to move about there, Dom.
Right?
Actually, no, somewhere about here. Actually, about there. Yeah, there.
Right.
Right
Down
there.
here.
Right there. That's the one. So at least
Right.
then I can look down them to my right to see what is going
Oh,
on.
that's fine. Let me build some more. Yeah. Little on this end. Also see a little bit more this way. Go. And that's probably going to be all you can get sorted for the moment. So with that done, let's move over to Callista.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
It.
So you got the Zambi. Zambi is holding on to parchment identified. What do you want to do?
Yes. Can I get someone's attention to come over? Because of course I can't say anything, can I? So I want to try and get someone's
roll,
attention.
I guess.
I could roar, couldn't I?
Yes. Try and roar to get people's attention. So roll me a d20 plus your charisma modifier as the
Oh.
wormling.
Oh,
Rip.
ripperonis.
That's d20 plus 1.
Oh, +1.
Yeah, because it's from your wormling, not
Okay.
yourself.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
It's a 14.
What is-
So you let out a roar to let people know, and Venrick's a little bit too far in to hear you properly, but Ericus and Susan, and even Benwin, can successfully identify it.
I mean, Susan be able to translate it.
Yeah, she probably would.
She can actually. She
Would
knows
you want-
every language.
Would
Literally
Susan?
every language that exists. She
Would
knows.
you like Susan to try and identify it as a bonus action?
As a reaction, not a force,
As a
but yeah,
reaction.
Say because it's draconic.
yeah,
So
and it's a language.
Okay. So roll me d20 plus Susan's charisma to see if Susan can identify properly.
Would it not be a
Well, bearing
insight?
in mind, Susan is in staff mode right now.
Yeah.
Because Susan's in staff mode, she's not in full body mode to process it just like that.
Oh, okay. So charisma then. Same modifier either way. So 14. So matches.
And that's perfectly fine. So Susan, even in bow staff mode, just like calls out to you and just goes, I hear a wormling somewhere within this cavern. They wish to have someone's attention and are asking them to come to their location.
Well, right. I'll do that. I'll just nod and just be like, fine. We'll handle it. I'll get on that.
Doug. Nice. And Brynwyn just acknowledges if there's a shout somewhere and he's ready to go for the time.
he's just like, oh, all right.
Fine.
He's pretending that the hangover's not hit.
Basically. Anything else you want to do, or?
I'm holding him by my tail, aren't I? So can I try and get the parchment out of my hand? Because if they go near it, they're going to get poisoned, aren't they? So, like, because he could bite.
There's a point. Let me see. You can try that with your little Drago claws.
Oh, they're so cute, little nubbins.
So what I want you to do is I want you to actually. Ooh. See if I can't make this in.
Oh God.
Now, because you have Drago claws, they're relatively sharp Drago claws, and so I want you to try and grab it. I want you to try and grab it off of him. I want you to use. I just remind me. Using Brenwyn just because I can, just a quick ref. I want you when this loads me. I want you to use a sleight of hand check.
Oh damn!
So
Alright,
it's a d20 plus the wormling's dexterity
It's
modifier.
that right?
Yes,
that will
that's it.
be plus dexterity
Yeah.
plus
Oh
1.
no, because it needs to be.
It's for dragon's
sorry.
dexterity.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
dragons, yeah, shit.
So it's
Okay, forget about
d20
that.
plus 1.
Okay. A 15.
That's still pretty good. Okay, even though the claws are a little bit bigger than you're used to from actual fingertips, you're still able to take the parchment out of the zombie's like clutches, out from its like side pouch, and as you take it out, it actually unravels in your little claws.
The little claws. Sorry.
As you're able to identify a message. Now, obviously, you may be a wormling, but you're still you, of course. So
Yeah.
you can read this message. And this message, it just simply says, "Hope this helps on your travels. Good luck. Good luck against the Underdark." And you notice that there is an image of this very cavern. You've just stumbled upon
A map.
cavern map.
Hells yeah.
So if I zoom out, with that knowledge in tow, I shall reveal to you the rest of this cavern.
But would Benrick still see it though?
I don't even see it.
Well, this is bearing in mind that only you would have visibility of this at this point.
Yeah.
Or the other dudes.
Alright.
Until we
Alright then.
read it ourselves.
I wasn't sure if you'd see it though, because I thought you was going to come over, but I'm guessing
I can't move over there yet.
Yeah,
Not
that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so I'm actually going to... Now, just bearing in mind, you've used your claws, not your mouth. Now that you have the parchment from the zombie and it has nothing else, I want to keep it alive.
I was thinking that, and I was debating it because I was thinking it's. You said it was Elven, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, don't think we really need to keep it alive. It's not like it can talk or anything, so.
Yeah, as like you've taken the parchment from the zombie, it just looks at you like.
I thought it would, keeping it alive, I thought it would bring information, but it didn't. Not,
Not verbally.
that it wouldn't dead,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll kill it.
Right.
Or at least try to.
Roll me an attack with your MILF.
And my MILF.
Nom.
By the MILF.
My num me bite. So that's a 1d10 plus 2.
No, that's a 1d20 plus 4 first.
Oh, it's a hit, yeah.
To try and hit it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Now you do 2 of those because you have advantage because you wrap this bad boy up.
Oh, okay.
You do 2 wads and take the highest. So your highest is 23. Well done. You think to yourself, right, I'm done with this one. Go take a bite out of that Zambo's neck. And now do some damage.
Which is
That's going to be the 1d10 plus 2.
1d10 plus 2, yeah.
And then plus an extra
7.
d6.
Oh, just a d6, sorry. Yeah. Nearly typed in the wrong thing. D6, 2.
7, 8, 9. Lovely. Take a massive bite out of that zombie's neck. You get a little bit of like zombo elven guts in your mouth. You just go like to one side and it just slams against the rock wall. And as you do, the zombie is just goes like slumps in your mighty grip. As Zambo is quite dead.
Woo. Dead, Jim.
Well done, guys.
That would be all of them, wouldn't it?
Yes. Now, of course,
Yes.
Now, of course, Benwyn heard the screams from her. Gonna come up and.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make my way around there as well.
Susan's with me.
Oh, it's already. Oh, you already killed it. Really? You didn't need me. You didn't need any of us.
No. I can't say that, but.
You just go. You just hear.
Kind of just shrug my shoulders a little.
So now what?
I point to the parchment, the map.
Right, give me. Open it up.
Okay, so you show Ericus and Brenwyn the map of the area, so they now know what's going on.
I have no idea still.
Yeah.
Can I talk to Sue then?
I mean, you can have it translate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
So, like, in my weird, like, draconic language, I'm gonna be like, we need to find Venric.
Okay,
And yeah,
that's cool. Okay, so Susan comes out of Bowstaff mode in order to fully calculate the translation and relay it backwards.
Cool.
So you understand it completely.
Alright. I mean, we could, but do we have to?
I nod.
And Brynwyn just looks at
Fine.
you and just goes, "Come on, man! He's the only dwarf here. If anyone knows this place, it will be him. Even if he is drunk.
Well, I mean, we've got the map. He doesn't, so...
But he's drunk. You
By the way, I
realise
can
he
assume that
has
anything
the
I
beer.
say will go through Susan,
Yes.
won't it? Yeah. Yeah, but he might get lost. There might be.
I'll live.
Yeah.
But Susan, is he? Can you tell if he's around anywhere?
Susan just goes into investigation mode, just quickly scans nearby area, and says to you guys, Benrick can be found south of our current location. About 30 feet to the south.
Could you point which way south? I don't. No, not you. I meant Susan.
Susan just grabs like a finger and just points in this direction.
Right, cool. Lead the way.
Okay. Susan leads the way. Oh, Susan leads the way. Susan leads the way. Susan leads the way.
Nope.
Hello.
Right. That happened.
Sorry about that. My internet went a bit funny.
Well.
Okay.
What did Susan say?
She's just leading the way forward.
Ah.
Basically, just following me at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, you're all here, right with Venric.
No!
Here, have a look at this. I just hand him the map over.
Okay, brilliant. So, Venric, you also know about this entire cavern. Now that you're all here and you get to have a better idea of the map itself, let's go over it. So, see, this map is quite a deep cavern. See, there's plenty of twists and turns for it. You notice that there is a big pass around here, and on the map, it says on the map specifically, "Do not enter."
Which bit? The entire area?
Yeah, this entire section right here.
You know what that means, Dom?
We must enter.
You gonna do it?
I'm going to go towards it.
Okay. You also get to identify on the map. There is a section down here. And the section down here, you see a little bit of a title with the map. Just simply saying antechamber.
And that sounds important. But... I mean, if the zombies are coming from somewhere, it's probably from there, right? Actually, yeah. Gee, I'm gonna use Susan's advice on this one.
Okay.
Can you tell if there's anything like down that way at all?
What, towards the antechamber?
Towards the what's labelled as the antechamber, yeah.
Okay, so Craig, I want you to roll Susan's history check.
History.
Yes.
Huh, oddly enough, it's the one thing I thought she'd be proficient in. She's not, so just +2. +2. 10.
Okay, so Susan looks at the map and then looks in the general direction of where the antechamber would be, and simply looks at you and goes, "As far as I understand, I do not fully comprehend why there is an antechamber this deep underground. However, I can easily infer that this antechamber may be the source of all this undead activity."
Well, guess where we're going, guys?
Well, Let you do
We're
you.
going to the antechamber.
Can I have an history check on the map now? I have a full map of it.
Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
That's 11.
You're basically able to sum up the same thing.
Damn
The
it!
antechamber might be the source of where the Zambos are. You also identify that this area that was marked on your map as "Do Not Enter" might have actually been a enemy base of sorts.
Ooh.
Can I go towards the do not enter part?
Yes, just
Head down.
identify for me where you would like to stand.
Kind of like over that direction. Over in any of that general direction. Like somewhere maybe there.
Bear with me. What if I moved you here? How's that?
That's good.
Do any of you guys want to follow, or
I mean, I'm gonna make my way over to the antechamber myself.
do you want to go over there? Do you want Susan to follow you?
Well, of course, yeah.
And follows behind.
I'll have to go back in while we're walking, though.
Okay, so Susan's like a little bit back here.
Yeah.
Identify the place. Brenwyn feels like the dwarf shouldn't go alone, so he's gonna go over here with him.
Alright.
Just see if you
Okay, let's
carry.
see. That means I get a dragon. Yes.
Oh, it's up to Kerry.
I mean, if she wants, yeah. So you coming?
Kerry's gone off of roll 20.
Oh dear. Internet must be acting up again.
Oh no. Oh no, Kerry. Oh no.
He's not on the lobby either.
Yeah, the internet's gone to fuzz.
Ah, bless. Right. Just to work with Kerry, and Kerry's gonna move over with you guys.
Yes. I get a dragon.
Okay, so before anything happens with the antechamber, Venric,
Yes.
you go over to about here. Brenwyn right behind you, and you see here is quite a sizable barricade. But it's like a barricade of junk, like old, well-withered junk that's been shoved here just to create like a quick, easy defense. You do notice some holes to help you have a look deeper into this section for yourself. Would you like to roll me an investigation check?
Fresh investigation. Here we go. 14.
Okay, with your investigation, you're able to look in here, and you identify something quite scary. You're able to identify that there are a couple of rabid zombie dogs patrolling this area.
Okay.
But you notice there's something in between them being defended. In between them, glistening in your eye, with your dwarven drunken eye, you see something that takes your interest. What you see is a pair of gloves. But not just any gloves. They seem to be gloves of a brewmaster.
Ooh. Ooh. Very nice.
Now Benwyn being behind you just like taps you on the shoulder and just goes, much as I know you probably want to go in there, I want to be careful.
Oh. Yeah, Kerry's internet seems to have just completely bust, so
Oh, bless
it's just
her.
us.
Just us now. Things. Oh,
Yeah,
bless.
she's sorry about that.
That's alright. Shit happens. I'll do my best for you, Kerry.
How many potions do I have left, Dom?
Okay, let me have a look at your character sheet. Bear with me. Quick. Your character sheet. Human. Give me your cake. Have a look. I believe that's tied to. What's this?
It just comes
Oh,
under
okay.
like a.
Okay, so you got quite a few servings of that potion.
Okay. Can I take another potion? Another. And when you say a few, is it like 2, 3? Because I don't want to go over.
Probably going to be
Oops.
it's probably going to be like 3 servings overall because it'll be tied to your Constitution modifier. So you've had 1, so you've got 2 more servings.
2 more servings. Can I take one, then
Say that again for me, Venwick.
can I have another potion and try and boost up my health once?
Oh yeah, go for it.
The bird. How?
I don't think
How?
I don't think that's how it works. Let me. Actually, come up for me, and I'll have a look.
And yeah. Hang on. Let me. So basically, it's just the effect of a level 1 spell. So what is Cure Wounds? See.
Spell level 4.
I'm putting a spell level 1. I am.
Well, it's a fourth level drink.
Oh, so it would be level 4 Cure Wounds, right?
Yeah.
Higher levels. When you cast a spell using a spell for increases, it's 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, which I'm assuming is 0, because
His spell
increases
casting
1d8.
modifier is his.
It would be, if it's a 4th level portion, it would be 4d. It would be 5d8. It looks like, because it's 1d8 for each level of portion.
That would be correct.
So I roll 5d8s.
Yes.
Yes. I'm really glad I got that player handbook now.
Yeah. So that's 5d8 because that involves your. Yeah, that's fine. It's actually fine.
20.
Okay, -2 off of that because your wisdom modifier is a -2.
So that's 18.
Yeah, 18 health.
Hang on, let's do math because maths is again not my strong point.
Let's do maths again. Maths is
6,
so much fun now.
18. So I get 50x. 54. Beautiful. What I want to do then, Dom?
Yep.
I want to get my Valstruck, and I want to charge these skeleton dwarf dogs with my Valstruck and attack.
Skeleton dogs. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Okay, right. Handy cam. Okay. Let's suck and rocket.
Because I can get to about there, Dom.
Yes. You charge in. As you charge in, ready to blow, Brenwyn actually comes up behind you and just stops you before you're about to swing at this Zombo dog that's obviously not too happy to see you. Another one over here turning around as well. Brenwan's stopping you for one reason. He's looking at you and goes, "Let me try something first. Trust me. This may just work." Now,
What, mate?
Brenwan will go into... well, I will go into Brenwan's character sheet and do this on his behalf. That's going to try to animal handle the zombie dogs.
Okay.
See if we can't convince these zombie dogs to become a little bit more friendly. Let's have a look.
Undead man's best friend.
I don't care, I'm going with that first one. So with that, it actually scores a 20 against the Zombo dogs. So with that 20, using animal handling, Brenwan stops you and just like seems to like whistle to these zombie dogs, and these zombie dogs just seem to be like linked to it. You notice that these zombie dogs are really huge. They're much bigger than your regular dogs. These are pretty sizable. It's like as
Larger
if
than your average bear.
it's like as if when they were brought back to life, they were just grown in strength because their magics were so powerful. But the dogs have actually become very friendly towards Brynwyn and even yourself, even giving you like a little bit of a zombo lick. Across like one of your hands in order to garner your attention. They're friendly to you now.
Okay, then I wish to withdraw my thing, but like I have more beer for this.
Lovely. Right, so Dorman Brewmaster gloves for you identified are roughly around here. Do you want to grab those?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna move over there. You're gonna grab them. And when you grab them, you pick them up in your hands and you like joggle them in your hands a little bit. You give them a good feel, a good wave, and you're quite surprised as to how well these have stuck. These are very old, like just very old school style Brewmaster gloves. This must be from like the Underdark breweries. Like one of the dwarfs that might have been fighting in a battle down here or something along the lines from centuries ago. Might have been a former brewmaster himself. Who knows? He may have been like you with your fighting style. Now, you look down at these gloves, and do you want to slide them on?
No, I want to investigate them first off, see if there's anything in them, around them, an aura, potentially if I can wield them.
Well, tell you what, I want you to roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh. Moment. Check. Arcana check. It's gonna be an Arcana check.
Love it.
Alright. Con. Hopefully this is the right one. Maybe?
There's a 10.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that was the right one. Don't you worry. So, of course, you're still a little bit intoxicated. Not in the best frame of mind. But you give these a good feel.
My proficiency, by the way, or will
yes.
that not include my... So that'd be a 13.
Yes, that'd be a 13
proficiency.
on that one. That's fine. Right, so you give him a damn good feel. You even like close your eyes, trying to like concentrate on some of that like magical proficiency that you're kind of with, because you're used to messing about with magical energies when it comes to brewing some of your more harder concoctions. You give a feel of these. These are actually Brewmaster's gloves +1.
Ooh.
So if you were to put these on, and if you were to commit to a drunken unarmed strike, not just do they count as a brawler weapon, so they will allow you to commit to an extra attack afterwards as a bonus action, they will actually give you 1d6 +1 plus all your other stuff. So they give you an extra +1 on your attack, chance to hit, and an extra +1 on your damage.
Very nice. I shall wield them then, please, Dom.
Okay, you slide those bad boys on. They fit you quite nicely. You tighten up just maybe a little bit. The hands that were originally in them just seem to be bit larger than you, but luckily there are some tightening straps on the sides. There you go. Just have a new pair of gloves.
Woo!
And just so you know, no, this doesn't count as armor, so you don't lose any of your bonuses for not wearing armor. It's more so a weapon than armor for you.
So do I put this under the offense then, if anything?
Put this under like your items, and then just call it Brewmaster Gloves +1. Yeah, and while you're doing that, would you like to reconvene with the rest of the party, or?
Yes.
Okay, well, tell you what, you'll move down here, along with Benwyn, but because the zombie dogs don't want to be left behind, she follow you. Quite loyal.
Would it be under equipment then, Dom? Because I don't have...
Oh yeah, equipment. Okay, so you're coming up to the antechamber now. What would you like to do?
See if Eric... Well, who else is...
It's me and Callista, really. That's just down this way.
Okay. I'll let you do something, Ericus, because I've been doing too much.
I mean, I'm just going to keep moving on forward into the antechamber.
Okay, well, nice. Scene change.
Oh, no.
Just make sure your characters are in here before you switch over. Just bear with me. Work. Yeah, Ericus. Me. And
Who is still a giant green dragon?
Bernard Branwyn. Now you guys approach and enter the antechamber, but even though these dogs have become your friends, they just seem to wither and cower and go and just step back from the antechamber. This isn't somewhere they enjoy. They're scared. As you move in and look, the antechamber.
Oh, alright.
Now I want you two to roll me an investigation check.
Investigation.
A 12 for me.
And for me, it was a 2, but went down to a 1.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So, Ericus, do you identify the place and just go, there's blood here.
This is a place.
This is a place indeed. Now, Venric, you get to identify some more things. So, like, as you can see, there's like masses of blood stains over here. There's slight ones down there. You can see in the back there's some more blood stains. And this big pedestal here. This pedestal seems to be like a ritual pedestal. As if this used to be used to, like, summon something of great power or of great destruction back in the day. It's quite old, quite withered. As I said, back in the centuries. It's not seemed to have been in use recently. But you also notice that there's like a holster just about here. And the holster's horizontal, and it seems to normally hold a staff. But there's no sign of a staff there at all.
Oh dear.
What you do identify, you notice that there's a little guy just on the top. This pedestal. You just hear some slight muttering. You just hear some like
little guy. The little guy where?
About he's just on the top of the altar here, just muttering to himself.
Do I notice this at all, or do
Unless
I still
Venric
just
tells
fit-
you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyone there?
Yes.
yeah, we're here.
Oh, there we go. Some reason it really cut out for me.
Oops, sorry, right.
Technical issues abound today.
Apparently.
Oh yeah. So where's this little guy?
In the center.
Oh,
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm guessing he's carrying the staff.
Well, you can't see a staff on him yet. Seems to be like a little bit low down. You can see about like the top of this creature's head. That's about it. Can't identify much more.
Okay.
Feel free to tell the rest of the party if need.
Can I pass this information? But like, I see something in the middle on there, and it looks like it's holding some sort of item, and it used to be on that pedestal that looked like it hold a staff. But there's a creature definitely in the middle of that. Looks like a ritual place. Hard to tell.
So in essence, so little creature, small staff hole that looks like it had a staff in it. Right?
Yeah.
I immediately rushed the creature.
So, let me have a look. What was your speed again?
25.
Okay, so you
And
dash
I
up.
don't have Susan pull anymore.
You dash up to
Wait.
about here.
Yeah, how far away? Oh, 15 feet. Ooh, just out of range.
You dash up to about here, and the creature makes itself more well known. And as the creature makes itself a little bit more well known to, you realise this doesn't seem like a very intimidating creature. This is a kobold. But this kobold is much different than any of the other kobolds you might have come across on your travels. This kobold's donning what seems to be like a red, fluffy cap with like some white bauble on it and like some white trimming around the hat. He seems to be wearing like a red overcoat with some white, like frivolly bits around it as well. Holding a staff in its hands.
I mean, can I...
and question what's going on, what's occurring, like more of an intimidation, like what's going on, what's happening, what is all this about?
Do you want to move forward and say that?
Yes, please, Dom.
Yeah, I'll move you up to where Callista is.
Yes, please.
Even then, Callista's gonna back you guys up, and Brenwan's gonna take the back, just in case an hour needs to be shot.
Yeah.
So, you just stand your stance in intimidation, trying to get some answers out of this kobold. Who is he? What is this place? What the heck's going on? Roll me an intimidation check.
A 12.
Okay. You roll that intimidation, and as you do, the kobold just looks at you, snapping its neck over to where you are, and you can identify that this kobold's face. He has like white in one of his eyes with a scar over it. He seems pretty beaten up, a little bit more withered than your average kobold, but still wearing like this Santa-like get-up on him. As he's looking towards you, and it just goes, "Yeah. Who are you, more like it?" Yeah.
I shall respond by like, I am Venric, a very drunk dwarf.
Yeah, and you smell like it too, you filthy. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not a compliment, you stupid dwarf. Yeah.
I'll take it anyway.
Yeah. He's just like, he's not very impressed as he's just like cuddling his staff like it's his child. And as
Ericus, do you want to do anything?
And as he's cuddling the staff, he just looks at you guys, all of you in total. Just goes, "What are you doing in my house?" Nyeh.
Kind of pest control. And at this point, I want to have Susan come out.
Okay, so go. Let me grab the orb for you. Bear with me. And boop, Susan.
and I would have her use her galvanized beam,
Right.
but only the little version.
Okay, so like finger galvanized beam.
Yes. And basically just have her shoot the kobold in the head.
Okay, roll the attack of a galvanized beam.
Upon hit. Now, would this count as a strength? Or does this count
This will count using Susan's intelligence.
intel? Do not open Nexus Mod Manager, please. Thank you.
Just mod some Skyrim while we're at it. Why not?
She has a proficiency. Because she has a proficiency bonus with every weapon. Does
She
this
would
count
have
as a weapon?
proficiency with the beam, yes.
So it would be +2, +3, 13.
So she goes to like stick out a finger. You see like a light charge from it as it just goes. Boom! It just like fires like a pistol from the finger, and the kobold sees this going towards its face, and what you see is something truly mysterious. It's like as if the staff itself moves in the way of the beam, deflects it, and the beam just goes to the ceiling and just blows up part of the ceiling.
Well, that happened.
The kobold is just more like hugging his staff again as it almost collapses out of his hand when it moved out of the way. It just goes, "Nyeh, what was that? Nyeh."
Can I do something and offer the drink of a brewmaster stout so it can get severely intoxicated, so I can speak drunken tongue to it,
Ooh.
because I can barely understand it.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check. See if you can chat to this kobold. Convince
Okay.
him.
Persuasion. $14.
I will say, just bear in mind, I don't think these checks add in your bonuses, so if you have pluses, slap them on.
Oh yeah, well, my proficient bonus +3, so 13, 15, 16, 17 then.
Okay, so you very slowly go up to the kobold. You like go a little bit closer, whip out one of your flies, or a little bit, offer it up to this kobold. Say what you want to say to it.
Kobold, look, there are zombies attacking the town. Whatever's happening, it's the source in here. We need to know what's going on, and at the moment, or the source.
And so, after hearing that, the kobold move actually a little bit closer to you. As he moves closer to you, he just like moves a little bit closer to the flask as you see his nose just go over the tip of it, just to give it a whiff, and he quickly snaps back as to how strong the odor is, but he's still inquisitive. And he just looks over at you and just goes, Grumble knows not of zombies. Nyeh. Grumble only knows of family. Like staff family. Nyeh.
You say Grumble?
Yeah, Grumble's name. Yeah.
Can I then bring out the chess piece that is on my back and show it to him, Dom? Because it has the word Grumble on it, and be like, this you, Grumble.
Okay, like take off the chassis off of your back, you reveal like the scratched, etched name of Grumble inside of this chess piece, and you show it to Grumble. As he looks at it and just goes, Grumble name, yeah. Grumble. When Grumble do? Like he's intrigued by it. It seems as if he's trying to recall why he's trying, like a time gone by when he may have done this, and you see him reaching out towards the chassis as if to like touch the etching, but as he reaches out to touch it again, this staff mysteriously moves and just smacks Grumble's hand away from him, and Grumble just snaps it back onto the staff's like hilt. Just looks over to you and just goes, "Yeah, Grumble not no, yeah, yeah, Grumble not no, yeah."
But must be you, Grumble.
Yeah,
Is it familiar to you, Grumble?
yeah, Grumble dare not say, yeah, Grumble not alone, yeah.
What do you mean not alone?
And as you try and say that, Grumble attempts to like speak to you as if he's about to shed light on this situation, as the staff moves yet again and smacks Grumble on the forehead. And Grumble just goes, "Meow, meow, yeah."
The staff. The staff seems to be possessing him. It's something to do with the staff.
I don't think I want the staff anymore.
Upon realizing this, Susan clocks onto something interesting, looks towards you, and just says, "Would you allow me to do a scan upon this staff, as it is so close to my proximity?"
No harm in trying, I guess.
Roll an Arcana
Yeah,
check
do
for
it.
Susan.
Arcana. Is she proficient in... Again, another ability I thought she'd be proficient in. 1d20 plus 2... Yes, 2. 21.
21. So Susan, without alerting Grumble, actually being quite sly about it, gives the staff like a check over using her innate magical scanning capabilities. Scans over the staff, looks back at you, and just goes, "I can identify that there is a curse laid upon this staff. This staff seems to have been in circulation for the last few centuries. It is dangerous." And you realise that Susan is saying this in a very serious way. You haven't seen Susan speak like this before, especially around magical items.
So... Suze, what do you reckon? What do we do?
I suggest that and as Susan is about to piece anything together, all of a sudden this staff just seems to jab Susan into the belly, causing Susan to go back just behind you.
Yeah, I think it's time to get back on the ball.
With Grumble seemingly pushed over to one side, and he's just going, "Nyeh! No! No, they did, nyeh!" And as he's trying to explain to stop this staff, the staff smacks Grumble again over the head, as it just seems to spin, as if the staff has its like sense of its own. Looks over to you of all people, Ericus, and you hear something as if it's speaking to you telepathically. Everyone starts hearing this as if it's telepathic. "Why would you dare stumble upon my chambers?"
Well, I mean, I came here, because zombie invasion, which I'm guessing is something related to you. Yeah,
Zombie
totally related to you,
invasion.
isn't it?
Ah, pitiful gnomes. No wonder you were never chosen to fight us back in the Dark Ages. Too small and too dumbfounded.
I'm just gonna grab the staff.
Oof.
Grab the staff myself.
Okay, you go on up to Grumble, being pissed off by what this staff was saying. You grab at the staff as Grumble's also grabbed onto the staff. And you start to yank and pull, and yank and pull. I want you to roll the strength check versus Grumble.
+3. Just a check. Yeah.
And that's plus... Grumble has +2. Okay, you're stronger than Grumble.
Hang on, let me check. +3.
Yep, still stronger than Grumble. So it's pushing and pulling. Grumble just going, "Nyeh, stop! No! Nyeh!" And just as you see, like Grumble's hand gradually just seemingly unable to latch onto the staff anymore, You hear this noise again in your ear, as does everyone else in the room. As you hear the staff go, "Enough!" Boom! And it just lets out this shockwave, pushing Venric back to here, yourself back to here, Callista back to here, Susan just a little bit back.
Just a little bit back.
And then Benwin a little bit back as well. Scattering you guys out a little bit. The staff going back into the hands of Grumble. As Grumble just looks down at you from high up, from up on this altar. Just goes, "Yeah, it isn't me. Grumble cursed my staff. Leave now." The staff just smacks Grumble again in the face. As the staff itself just looks over on top of Grumble and just utters, "Silence, you stupid kobold! You have held me for so many years. I am bound to you, you idiotic fleshling. Because of you, I am stuck inside of this stupid antechamber. Because you are so pathetic and stupid, unable to move from this very altar." And this is when, like, the staff just looks back at all of you guys around there, and just saying, "If you want me, or dare I say, want me destroyed, you will have to go through this fleshling, as well as my minions." And as he says this, zombies start to phase into reality as if they step through portals. And
Heavens have been made.
okay, just bearing in mind here. Bear with me. As you can see, quite a few Zambos. Quite a lot of Zambos. A few more Zambos.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Just a little more.
Few more.
There we go. Brought out the Zam army. The zombie
Run.
armada. Out of like these mysterious magical portals that have come out. It's like, "Now you will face what undeath is truly like. My very essence will destroy you. Minions, destroy these beings. It's time for war, boys. Let's go."
What now? Alright.
Oh, okay.
Do we do initiative?
Now you're keeping
Initiative then?
just to speed this up a little bit, you're going to keep your
We're gonna
initiative
keep
rolls from last time.
Cool. So
So
Benwin?
Benwin's first to strike things off. Benwin, having a zombie in front of him, is just going to take his longbow and smack it over the head of his zombie to get it out of the way. So let's do a D20 plus. Do that one. It's a 16 to the Zambo, and successfully smacks that zombie. Successfully moves them just a little bit to the side. So then there, successful. Okay. Upon doing that, that is going to be, because it's actually attacking with the bow itself as a melee weapon, it's actually not going to be as effective, but we'll see. There's 9 points of damage against the Zambo. So the Zambo's actually pretty well hit. It has a divot on the side of its head from where the bow just swang up against it. But because Benwin now has clear sight, Benwin grabs an arrow from the quiver, puts it into the bow, prepares it to fire against Grumble, but before he does, looks over to you, Ericus, as you're the closest, and just goes, "I can get rid of Grumble. Well, or try. Or do you want me to try something else?"
get rid of him. That works. Do it.
Benwin just utters, just very lightly to himself, "I'm sorry, Grumble," and just fires a shot, just aiming straight between Grumble's eyes. Let's have a look and see what happens. going to be a plus of that one. Oh, he only rolled a 9.
Oh
And
no.
as he goes to shoot Grumble, just aiming for the head, the staff just bends over and just deflects that arrow like it was nothing, as it just drops on top of the altar, roughly around here-ish. As that staff, like, you just hear this, like, waking laughter in your head as if the staff thinks it's all a joke to try and beat it. And Benwyn, since he is ranged, is going to take a couple of steps backwards just to make sure that he's got a little bit of space away from the zombies, but still enough range to pick off a few shots. Next up, Ericus.
Cool. So I am quite a ways away. 25. That's my full movement. I'm probably going to. Oh, I only have access to my fire snake fang. That's right. So, using one of my remaining 3 key points, I'm gonna flame on again.
Flame on!
So I've got 2 key points left.
Yep. So your fire
Then-
tendril whippy thing.
Yes. Then I'm gonna run to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run up. So I'm going to run up to there.
Okay, yep.
I'm still 10 feet away.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack Grumble. I'm just gonna use my fire whips to try and attack Grumble as an unarmed strike.
Okay. You go in, whipping up the tendrils from your hands, go to strike down onto Grumble. Grumble obviously being in fear at this point. Not of you guys necessarily, but more so of the staff. Going for the attack.
So D20 proficiency, yada yada yada. 1d20 plus strength bonus plus proficiency, which I think is also 3.
Yep. +5 is +3.
Plus 3. Plus 3 plus 3. Oh, plus 5 plus 3, that's right. 15.
You go to strike onto Grumble. You whip it onto Grumble. And as you do, although the staff tries to get in the way to deflect it, the flame from the whip does actually strike Grumble in his forehead as he just screams in pain, going, "Yeah!" Now roll me some damage.
Which is 1d4? Or is it a d6? I keep forgetting.
It was a D6 because it's an unarmed strike.
It is a 1d4 plus 3.
There you go. Never mind.
6 damage. 6 fire damage, not
6 fire
bludgeoning.
damage, yep.
I have my extra attack as a monk.
Yep.
So I can attack again.
Yep.
20 plus 3 plus 5. 9. Oh, the natural 1!
Oh, damn. So, you've already dealt some damage to Grumble, and you feel, although you feel slightly, you feel compelled that you must attack again. Go in and you go down in order to strike the floor, but even then the staff strikes up still, emits like another smaller shockwave, and just bounces that whip backwards as it just lays right next to you.
Then, which case, technically, since it's still a part of me, so long as I'm within range, I can still strike.
Yup.
I'm going to use another key point.
Right.
To use Flurry of Blows to attack to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay. Go for the hits.
1d20 plus 3 plus 5. 20! Natural 20.
Oh. Now, do you want to calculate both hits now, or do that one?
I'll do the damage for this one first.
Okay, so it's max, then roll.
7. Then I roll again. Then roll another one. 1d4 plus 3. 5, 7, 12.
Very good. That's 12 points of damage as you strike back at Grumble and the staff. You you can see the staff. You try and go sideways this time as the staff tries again to block it. The tendrils swiping round across the staff to the sides of Grumble this time, digging in that little bit more as well, burning for quite a severe amount of damage. How about your next hit?
Damage. My next hit is 1d20 plus 3 plus 5. 27.
God, and now you just using the momentum of that, you swipe it back round onto the other side.
Hello.
Making like a big arc. Hey!
Oh, sorry about that.
No
Just in
worries.
time.
Just
I'm
in time?
kicking ass.
You've whipped it back round into the other side of Grumble as the staff again tries to pan over, tries to block, doesn't do too well. It goes back straight into the body of Grumble again, dealing some more damage. Roll it.
5.
Another 5 points of damage. Grumble at this point, he's old, he's withered, he's not as well versed as other kobolds of his day. He is not feeling too well at all as Grumble is just down on one knee, panting severely, just going, Grumble pain.
Now,
Do it. Kill Grumble.
Now, you see, because I... Oh no, that counts as a bonus action, not an attack action, so I can't use Flurry of Blows again. Damn it!
Ooh.
Oh, but I would totally do it again.
Oh, bless you.
Anyone there?
We're here.
Can I have Susan do something?
Hello.
You can indeed. Susan is tied to your turn.
Alright. I want to have her... If she were to do the full laser blast, would
Right.
I be in the blast? Would I be in the connection?
Let me
Would
have
I
a
would
look.
I end up being in the way of that?
What, the full galvanized beam?
Full galvanized beam.
If you were to fire it, you would have to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can get out of it.
Well, I still actually have some of my movement left, do I not? Because I only move.
Well, you can make a dodge in that case then.
That is true. Yeah. Well, in that case, I will move off to
5
the
foot step.
side. So from here,
Yep.
take a step
over there.
up, and then have Susan just blast him. Full on, shoot this piece of shit!
Okay, like you look back, give like Susan the signal, and Susan is just like galvanize, activated, locks like brings her arms down, shoves her arms down into the ground in order to like ingrain herself to keep it standing. As you just see her slightly turn her head to the side towards Grumble, lock onto it, open her mouth, as you just see like a charged energy just forming across her mouth as it just blasts, not just towards Grumble, also through this zombie that just happens to be right next to it. So roll me 2 hits. First one for the zombie, second one for Grumble.
20 plus it was intelligence.
I believe it is, yes.
Plus 2. Plus proficiency,
Yep.
because she's proficient with every weapon ever. 12.
So the zombie first, seeing the galvanized beam, is blinded by the sheer light of a magical beam that just goes and leans backward enough to actually avoid the beam as it keeps aiming towards Grumble.
Alright. So I need to roll for Grumble's roll, don't I?
Yeah.
17.
Although it dodges the zombie, Grumble, like never seeing this light before in his life, actually looks up at it, already being injured, actually sees it as a form of salvation, and tries to stand up, forcing the staff into it as if he wants this pain to end. And he sticks the staff out as if he's trying to destroy it inside of a blast. As the galvanized blast both succumbs him and the staff in a massive beam of energy. Roll me some damage.
It does say I can choose the elemental damage.
You can indeed.
Can I make it radiant damage?
Can. There was just a
Right.
pure radiant beam of light
Yes.
being shot into Grumble and the staff.
Alright. It's 3d10 plus 2?
Yeah.
Or do I just make it a
3d10, 3d10 plus 2.
17?
This is roughly what.
So that's 17 of damage straight across Grumble. And as you can see, Grumble seems to be motionless as the staff, as he just stands there with the staff horizontally standing in his arms. Grumble just seems frozen, as if Grumble has moved to another plane of existence, while the staff just sits there. You notice no noise. Yet you notice the zombies are not flailing, not falling. Something does not seem right. And all of a sudden, you see, like, Grumble's hands, like, shaking, as if to think, how the hell did Grumble survive that? Only to realise, but coming out of Grumble's, like, frozen hands are skeletal hands, as they grab onto the staff. And as they latch onto the staff, the rest of Grumble's skeleton jumps out from out of him, grabbing the staff in his stead, leaving Grumble's dead old carcass behind it. You are now facing undead Grumble. As the staff now looks towards you, just going, "Thank you for getting rid of that fleshling. Now that I am in the body of a real undead, my powers are here for proper." And as the staff just utters this, you can just see Grumble keep, like, sticking the staff up in the air, as the staff seems to drop like a couple of drops of, like, green down into the undead Grumble's mouth. And as the undead Grumble just, like, takes this green down onto it, all you suddenly see is, like, black dark energy taking over this skeletal body of Grumble, and the staff gets succumbed by it also. And what you see standing in front of you instead is a dark being of pure energy, similar to that of that shadow being that you, Ericus, faced back in your stealth mission.
Hello. From the other side.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to call 1,000 times.
Alright.
We hear you, Ryan.
A lot of life
Yeah.
and I cannot
Got that.
say
Ryan!
what's
I don't know what to do.
Looks like we've lost Ryan now.
Shit, we've lost Ryan!
God damn it.
I have no idea what's going on anymore, by the way.
Yes.
Okay,
Quick
so
recap.
So
low down. Basically, you got through like the underground caverns.
Yep.
And you came with crazy kobold.
Using the
staff.
map to help. Benric found a pair of Brewmaster gloves,
Okay.
and you guys are now in the antechamber that you found was a part of the map. And
Okay.
in this antechamber, you bumped into a old kobold with a staff known as Grumble. And
Okay.
you realise this staff was sentient and was cursing Grumble. And you realise there's there's supposed to be like this history behind it all. Like this staff wants to leave this place, but because Grumble's an old withered kobold, he can't go too far. So he's made this his makeshift home, and the staff's not happy. And effectively now you've been protecting yourself, thinking the only way to deal with the staff is to deal with the handler. So you've been attacking Grumble, or so say Ericus, Brenwyn, and
Kind of
Susan.
annihilated the shit out of him.
Annihilated the crap out of him. And now we have Skeletal Grumble that has now taken the staff. The staff has now become one with Skeletal Grumble and has become a dark being of pure dark energy, similar to that of what Ericus went against in his stealth mission.
And punched in the face.
And punched him in the face.
There's only one. That. So, in other words, I done fucked up right now.
Am I still my green dragon wormling thing?
Yep.
Dragon.
Still are.
Oh, fair enough. I'm surprised it's been going on for so long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Not over yet, boys.
Oh hell!
It's 20 to 11.
This is why I want to start early.
Oh yeah.
Damn it!
Don't worry. I'll try and speed this up to the best of my abilities.
Alright. So that's me done, basically.
Yeah, and that'll be
I can't do
Susan
anything.
done as well. Susan has to recuperate
Recharge.
after letting out a beam of pure radiance.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Next is it's actually Callista's turn. So yay.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, Jesus. So, sorry, what's just happened to him? Anyone?
What's that?
I said, what's just happened to him? I know he's turned into a skeleton-y thing.
Yeah.
That's all that happened right now.
Basically, he's now he's a skeleton, and there's a whole bunch of
And-
zombies.
Okay, and are these zombies attacking us, or...?
Oh yeah, quite aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Ooh.
There we go. I can hear things.
Hey.
Is he, you said he's undead, Grumble, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Does that mean he won't be affected by,
Ah,
poison?
Because he's undead, he will not be affected by poison.
Okay.
But yet again, Grumble's not. Well, he's not undead Grumble. He's turned into like this shadow being. So he might be.
Could I use, like, poison breath or something on him then?
Good.
Okay. Oh no. Craig's in the way.
I can tank it. I can tank it.
No, I don't think you can.
I can tank it.
I don't think you can.
Do it.
Okay, so unless I move to, oh, bugger. Yeah, because it's like in a cone. Oh, it goes 15 feet in front of me, I think. Gas in 15-foot cone, so I am 20 away from him. So if I stand, oh jeez, I could stand here, couldn't I? And then, oh no, that would get you. Try and not get
Stand
you.
here and shoot to diagonal. Like you could stand here and shoot that way.
Oh yeah, because then it all
That way
like,
I'd be to the side instead of directly
yeah,
behind.
because it all go like
We'll do
Yeah.
that.
So there you go.
that. Okay. Can I move there? Yeah. Okay. So Dom, can I move there, please? Thank you. And can I do my poison breath thing, please?
Yes. We'll do it at the angles so it doesn't hit.
Hit me.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's
Okay.
basically this 15-foot radius here.
Yeah, that's all cool. Right. You let you like bellow in as you're wormling, and then just send out like this poison breath that just breathes out in that cone, spreading the area full of poison. Now the creature must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Me or
Oh no, the dude that's the
Grumble.
shadow dude.
right?
Be the cloud man.
He does that.
Okay. And what do I have to
Let's have a
do?
look. For the sake of the fact that we want to speed this up a little bit, I'm just going to say he fails on that one. So,
Okay.
Well,
so effectively, I want you to roll 6d6.
6d6.
Yes.
14.
Okay, he takes 14 points of poison damage, and as you can see, this shadow being is just like succumbed by it. And although he goes back to like his stalwart pose, you can see that there is like green energy embedded into the black, and this guy is definitely poisoned. He doesn't realize it yet, but he's inflicted.
Awesome stuff then.
whoop, whoop.
Does it take like 5 or 6 turns to recharge or something like that, doesn't it?
Oh no, that means that's how many charges you have.
Oh, right. Silly me, blonde moment.
No worries. Now it's actually the Zambo's turn.
Oh boy. Also Ryan.
It's going to be the start of. I'll call him Shadow Grumble for the sake of it.
Just so
And
Shumble.
Shadow Grumble is actually going to be taking quite a bit more damage. For the sake of it, Harry, do me a favor. Roll another
Yes.
66.
66.
Yeah.
Yep. That's 26.
Holy fuck. So Shadow Grumble is trying to wave it off as if he's just been used to it before, but is now looking as his black form is now becoming more and more succumb by green energy. You can see all these zombies surrounding him just like flailing as if they're gradually going out of control. Even
Like
some
they're
of their,
connected to him.
basically, yes. Even as if like you see an odd view of like like their heads exploding as they're just being out of control,
Oh,
as if the
Murdered.
magical energies are just going too nuts,
no.
annihilating half of the room as Shadow Grumbles, I'm now calling him, is being succumbed by this poisonous gas, and is obviously aching and quaking in the pain of it all, and is now just looking at you guys gradually, just going, "What is this pain? I just regained this form."
Yeah.
The power of dragons and angry tiny people.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
let me just evaluate how
Oh,
far.
I was about to say something you could like. No, don't worry, I'm not going to say it.
Because he's the thing. He's been this
Okay.
staff has been pissing me off ever since before the fight started.
Okay, so Shadow Grumble is being succumbed by like this green energy, and you're seeing like the blackness and the greenness like just pulsating around him. It's not looking great at all, and he just lets out this massive scream. And as he lets out this scream, the rest of his magical energies just explode from where he is, making me sneeze. Exactly.
Bless you.
No.
And as he does that, the rest of these zombies just seem to be like knocked over with like their insides splattering across the floor as if they've just been bleh. Just been bleh. I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
And Shadow Grumble gets boomed out of existence. However, I need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let me just...
I am.
The one and only.
Yes, also not proficient in them. 10. Good grief.
I got... Oh, sorry. I'm 11. Oof.
Fenwick got 23, you got 11. Okay. Fenwick just brings up like his new Brewmaster's gloves as if to like guard himself from it all, and successfully guards from this blast just being knocked back a tiny bit. Susan's outside of the area.
Sorry, the Constitution thingy, I should have done it from my dragon, shouldn't I?
Yes, that's a good point.
Yes. Sorry, so shall I re-roll again?
Yeah. All of the dragons.
Would it be...
Find out. Here we are. Constitution plus 1. D20 plus 1.
D20 plus 1. Oh, no, not that one. Sorry, I just suddenly thought, you
No
know.
worries.
11!
Okay, so Venwick's fine. He's okay. He takes the brunt of it like a man. Callista, roll me 66.
Sorry, roll you what?
Actually, yeah, roll me 66.
66. Okay. Oh, not 65. 19.
You take 19 points of damage.
Oh, damn! On my already... I haven't taken any damage throughout this fight, have I?
No, you haven't.
Okay, so 19 points damage.
Yes.
20...
And Ericus, do the same, please.
What's the roll?
66.
56. $25.
You take 25 points of damage.
I am face down on the floor.
I'm bad at maths. Is this right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I am down face first on the floor, unconscious.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh no.
it is the end of combat. And Ericus is looking pretty damn dead.
It's 14. I miscounted.
Whilst Ericus is dying.
While I'm dying on the floor.
Okay, so Ericus, this is how it works. You have to roll a series of d20s, just straight d20s, no modifiers.
A natural 20 means I get back up. A natural 1 counts as 2 failures.
Basically.
Yes. Cool. Slash 1d20.
Oh, I want to do something to save him.
That's 1.
If the roll is 10 or higher, I succeed. Otherwise, I fail.
Yeah, you get 3 failures or 3 successes.
Yeah.
That's 1 fail.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Well, keep rolling d20s.
Oh. Does no one else have a chance to come over and try to do anything?
Not at the moment.
Oh, no.
This is all on you at the moment.
I'm gonna die at this rate. Oh my god, I'm
There's
gonna
2
die.
failures.
If I die again,
Oh
if I
no!
fail
Don't die.
again,
Aha!
yes.
Aha! Yes!
Oh.
Roll the healing. How much in the minus are you?
I was on 19 to 25. I'm 6 in the minus.
Okay. So you need to get more than 66. Yep. That was for... I'll let Venric do that for the sake of story.
Yeah, but the con of it, I only go down to 0.
Right, that's fine. As long as it brings you back. It has to at least bring you back to at least 0.
At least 1.
Oh, the tenseness. You would get even more drunk.
Oh god damn it.
You'll be drunk if you get back. Oh damn.
Oh
He's
wow.
alive! So
I am very much alive.
Venric dashes over and is like, drunken intellect, shoves like some drink into your gullet, like gets you to swallow it, even like picking you up and going whoop 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 whoop, like getting you to swallow it on your behalf. You drink it, you take it all in, and you suddenly just go like as it's just burning your mouth, and you're just running around the place going, it's up there! Unconscious sleep. You're alive, only just.
Yay! Thank you.
Oh god.
Well done. And as a final seance before any of this finishes, because I do want to end this before we crack off, because it has gotten quite late. I do apologise for any viewers at home. It's late of the evening. You guys have a quick once over on this chamber, and you realise on the centre of this chamber where Grumble was originally hiding behind, there's the face of what seems to be a lion on it.
Oh, yep.
And does anyone want to open it?
I will open
Okay,
it.
using your little wavy claws.
Yeah.
Okay, you use your wyvern claws and you just smack that thing open.
This bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what you see inside, if someone wants to type this out to Benwick, just so he knows what the hell's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put you guys like this, so that you're all gathering around it. You open this bad boy up, and as you open it up, you see something truly spectacular on the inside. What you see is a scale. Not just any scale. This seems to be a black dragon scale.
Oh, I'm typing this to him.
Just the one scale.
Just for one black dragon scale. It seems to be like brimming with some very serious energies.
Susan. Oh wait, no, she's off. She's still weak.
Well, I'm basically a dragon. Can't I just touch it?
Can, yeah. You touch it, and because you're in dragon form at this moment, you like become attuned to it. As you touch it, you suddenly get like these visions of like this great battle that took place in these caverns, featuring the dwarves of the Underdark, and these amazing, like massive warfare between these dwarves and all these different races banding together against them, clabbering against steel on steel, and you'd see this crazy bloodshed happening in these caverns. But why is a dragon seeing this? Well, it seems as if this dragon seems to be a captive of the Underdark dwarves, seemed to be a relatively young black dragon of the time. And as these visions are just fast forwarding through time, as you see like the dwarves battling out against all these mixed race fools, beating them off eventually, wiping them out and finding their way out of these tunnels, and basically forming what is now the city that you guys have been partying in, the city of Dagbuldor. These guys made it.
Venric said history check.
Okay, go for it. Why don't you all go for it?
All right.
Balls.
15.
Balls. Yeah, I have to do the thinky. I'm proficient in history. Holy shit!
Oh, yay!
Nice.
You may be stupid, but you know your history.
Horrible history. This is great.
15.
I'm not sure if he can hear us, so I've just been typing out.
I'll go for it. I think that's great. Okay, all
And
your
I've
history.
seen-
Oh, 14. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, do Susan's. You might as well.
So it's a d20, 1d20 plus 2, because she's not proficient in history checks.
Oh.
Susan!
So,
Go!
so Susan's still feeling the ramifications of that big galvanized blast. It's a little bit bzz, like a little bit buzzy. The rest of you guys though, especially you, Callista, because you're grabbed onto this scale. The rest of you start seeing these visions as well, and you start clocking onto this history. You look back and you see all of this fantastic history just go past your eyes and through your mind, filling you up with all this intel of the Underdark dwarves and what they went through to build the city of Dagbuldor from the ground up, fighting their way through the Underdark, all the way up to here. But you realise some history about this dragon and where this scale comes from. This black dragon belongs to someone of great power. Someone more fearsome than this simple black deity that just seemed to be in front of you. This individual, you can't see his face. He wears a cowl over his face, but you see a great, like, Adonis of a body. Muscular and large. He seems to be brimming, with magical energies from inside of him. As you see this young dragon next to him, being beckoned, being cared for by him, but being taken away by the Underdark dwarves as if he was captured or stolen.
The dragon being taken away.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you get one last major vision for the lot of you. This main vision clocks in as you see this dragon viewing a tall, dark tower. Tower of pure black against an ash-driven sky surrounded by flame, surrounded by death. That, ladies and gentlemen, where we end this Christmas special of D6. Oh damn. A little bit of sparky there as to what could potentially turn up in season 2. So I thought I would leave you guys on something quite super special like. So,
I feel sad for the dragon.
yeah, sad times. Who knows, he might come up, you don't know. However, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. And if you are watching this later on YouTube, this will be archived. So I hope you enjoy it and pay through it all. Apologies for the technical difficulties. There's been quite a few of them, but hey ho, can't be fun without any technical difficulties.
It's Christmas. Blame it. Blame them.
Exactly. I hope you
Blame
all have a Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, though. We all wish it. We all wish you have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and in the new year we'll be bringing back some more 6 action. That's going to be goodbye from the team. Starting off with, let's just start off with you, Callista, or should I say Kerry now? So, start for you, Kerry.
Yeah, have a good year, guys. See you in the new season. Looking forward to it.
Like,
On to Craig.
I'm gonna die again.
I'm gonna die.
Like, I'm assuming by next time I'm being fully healed. I don't want to die again.
And so, with that as well, that's goodbye from Ryan. He would be with us, but technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
And
Goodbye
Callie.
from Callie, who sadly dropped out very early on, but it's okay. It's all good. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Have a fantastic Christmas and New Year from all of us here from D6 and from my very own YouTube channel. Have a great time. We'll be seeing you then. Until then, keep rolling those dice. Have some good old fun. See you guys.